All right, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you for waiting patiently, and thank you for we're not as late as Xavier would be usually, and we're actually not late because of him this time. He's actually fresh from Palmdale. First question: did the hotel get used last time? I'm not saying like did anybody fuck, but I know that the George Perez tradition is like I'm gonna get a hotel, but we're gonna drive back at 4 a.m.
That's exactly what it was, dog. To shit, shower, and go, dog. And then we never check out, just in case we get some fine bitches at the end of the show, but no fine bitches, so.
Not in Palmdale. Afro Man beat them all up?
No, and then we got a Motel 6.
Hey, Afro Man beat them all up?
Right? Even George was scared when we got the Motel 6 at Palmdale.
Hell yeah, y'all getting a Motel 6 in Palmdale is crazy. Just being in Palmdale is crazy.
Mm-hmm. But it was just a shit shower save. I threw up on the way there.
Why? You drinking already?
Nah, fucking.
You did coke?
We stopped by Pórtese Bien in Silmar. Fools took us to some fucking marisco place.
Oh, you got sick?
Boy, it wasn't even in my stomach. 30 minutes when I told George, I was like, we got to pull over because we're on the way to Palmdale to the show. And it's that thing where he looked at me. He's like, you better not make me do an hour and a half by myself, motherfucker. Throw that shit up and like recover. And I fucking threw it up. And you know that thing when you throw it up, you're like, I'm back.
Yeah.
That's what it was, dog.
What did you eat? What did you eat?
Demon on my body.
You already know, dog. I ate that aguachiles.
Okay, see, here's the thing,
Yeah,
bro. Here's the thing.
It's raw shrimp. I fucked up, man.
It's cooked shrimp. It's cooked shrimp. But here's the thing, bro. Like,
I ain't had that yet.
the homie that fucking that told you recently went to the doctors for like a stomach ache type of issue, right? Or like something to have to do with his stomach. By the way, Predict, I'm done laughing. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
No, he's good. He's at the hospital. I saw him. I saw him yesterday. He's doing good.
So, why would you take a recommendation from somebody who just went to the doctors for a stomach problem? Like, I mean, first of all, you're taking a gamble with fucking shrimp. You're taking a gamble with anything from the ocean, but on top of that,
fuck, dude, it doesn't go away, huh?
Yeah,
you press the little thing.
No, that's a crack lighter now, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Once a crack lighter.
It's good already. Still, you don't need to light it no more. It's good.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah.
Yep. And also, nonetheless, fresh out of Outcast. No, I'm just
Ain't nobody don't pass me.
takes out a Polaroid. But no, for real, let's welcome the one and only comedian Arthur Hamilton into the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast.
What's good, y'all? Thanks for having me.
What's popping, bro? Thank you for coming on.
I appreciate y'all.
The homie that booked you, he ain't even here. I was like, you should be like, what the fuck, Rock? You set me up.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking. It's like training day.
No, he's like you're looking outside. It's like Rock left a long time ago.
Yeah, like, what the. Gotta find a way to get
There's
out.
nothing for you out there. And you know what's crazy? The fool that said that fool's Mino Armenian.
What?
Yeah, the dude with the hair slicked back. He's like, put him in the tub, fucker. That fool's Armenian.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah, a lot of people don't like. Here's the thing, bro. Like, it's easy for you to blend in to like little Armenia, cause like even the underground scene of the underground scene of Armos, they get down with Raza.
Yeah.
Like, cause they not only do they look like Mexicans, but like, you know, I mean, I've never been to prison, but you know enough about prison politics with living with George, where he tells you he's like, you're gonna have to pick a side that you're gonna run when you go there, and they usually get like they're gonna pick outsider or they're gonna pick fucking Mexican, and like they have an agreement, bro. Like. That's why you ain't never see like no big issue. Like it's like a whole thing. Like they're tied in with the Mexicans. Like
that's Samoans too. I think Samoans are that thing where you're gonna have
they're
to
both
pick.
though. They're both. You see big Samoan Crips and then big Samoan essays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're half and half. But like I know Armos like they got like some agreement with the Mexicans. Cause like you be seeing like some Armenians fools that like they look like essays, bro. Like
bro, I never noticed that. So now I'm gonna be on the lookout. Like, is that really an Armenian or what?
Hey, so you think you go open the door? I think Tommy's outside.
And then
yeah.
the trip out is
Please.
how when you're in jail and you're Mexican, you can't even talk to your black homie. And then
I know.
that's crazy. And then you get out, and then you guys are back to smoking again. It's so like to me that's just wild. How I couldn't imagine if me and you were homies, and we were locked up. I'm supposed to kind of. Just wing.
Like,
And I would have to be like, oh, dog, what's up? And get my ass kicked.
Bro, yeah,
It would only be easier if it was like somebody that used to work here that got fired,
Right.
and then like you know you went to jail. You already know you in real life, homie.
Like I was just telling him, like, dude, R. Kelly got 30.
Yeah.
R. Kelly got 30 years, dog.
You know what though? I feel some of 10 of those.
That's a lot for a rich famous person.
But 10 of those years were kind of like, I feel like he, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, like every race turns the other way for like something, bro. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, you know what? He's just that damn talented. Like they'll let this motherfucker get over. Everybody knew about this shit for a while.
I saw the video and I was like,
yo, when I was in high school.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
I was like this. That shit weird.
Motherfuckers.
What the fuck?
I feel like they gave him 10 years just because of that.
Hey, you're like, why are you peeing on something?
Why you peeing? And I'm like,
especially at that age, you have no sexuality. There's no.
It didn't even get you hard.
I had cousins who were her age. I was like,
I don't want to pee on you.
Weird. Y'all both weird. What the fuck is this? It was so old. It was on a fucking VHS, bro.
That's how I saw the Pamela Anderson tape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on the VHS. I remember like that shit got passed around to school, and I was like, "It's my turn."
I'll be honest with you, dog. I've never watched porno on a VHS. I'm too young.
Don't say you're too. You're only 2 years younger than 30, bro.
Dog, that I never hit that VHS thing.
How old are you?
I watched it on
32.
Oh, we the same age.
I watch it on demand.
See, except he looks like he's 25 because black don't crack.
But I'm saying,
For real, bro. Like straight up.
What I'm trying to say is, I watched it on a CD player.
Yeah.
What I never had. I remember not like rewinding it. I never remember like,
Did you ever see porn magazines?
Yeah, of course,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But I never, my dad or my uncle never had a VHS. I ran into some CDs and I put that shit in my PlayStation.
They're called DVDs, fool.
In my DVDs, I put that shit in my PlayStation. I remember that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking gaping
DVDs
asshole
was a
shit
game
from my
changer.
uncle.
Like, but I mean, where did you grow up?
In Pacoima.
In Pacoima? Okay, so I was like, I know, like, the moment I found out about the raunchy pornos and I wanted to stop watching fucking real sex was when I went to a liquor store that was like Chinese owned or and they had the section and they wouldn't even stop kids from going there. You just seen like there would be some that would be ripped from the plastic and you just see like a pussy spread open and you're like, I want to see that kind of porno now. And then you'd be seeing like hood asses too. You know what I mean? Or like or hood rat Latinas.
Imagine
Or what, yo, and they be having some budget ass pornos, but they're raunchy, bro.
For real.
I remember buying those shits, thinking I was slick, bro. Putting like, I was like, I gotta get 3 bags of chips, 2 drinks, slip this porno in there. Yes, see if I get carded.
What would you have to do to get kids nowadays to buy a magazine? 2 girls, 1 cup in that shit. Like, they're not buying a magazine.
No,
like,
bro,
who's
yeah.
buying
Bro,
magazines?
the generation of porno is dead already. There's gonna be a
dead.
generation of fools that are used to paying for pussy these days. Cause the generation that is being influenced these days, the next day, you got escort rap. The dudes that are listening to all this escort rap from all these chicks are gonna be like, oh, there ain't no shame in paying for pussy.
What
If
the
this
fuck
is
is escort rap?
bro, like all these bitches that are currently popping, that's all they're rapping about.
Oh, like
selling
Cardi
pussy.
B. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, I see.
You know what I mean? Like,
Escort rapping.
yeah, it's escort rap, bro. Like real shit.
Well, that's what Cardi B said. She said she drugged some fool. She's
Oh,
talking
yeah, I
about
remember
drugging
that.
That's
fools.
just one case,
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like,
no one gives a fuck about
she
that.
made a movie
Yeah.
about her
Bill
being.
Cosby does it one time. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was like, and
There was a black belt at that shit.
Right? Nah, but when
there is that double standard. It's like, yo, she raped you, yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
That's fucked up, bro.
dude, girls can brag about that he fell asleep and I stole his watch. No one gives a fuck.
Oh yeah.
They're like,
man.
damn, that's fucking.
Set up girls.
I would look at my homie and I'd be like, that's your fault, homie.
Yeah.
I should have sent her bitch ass home.
Like
before
that
you
old
fell
man
asleep.
in Vegas. Yeah, like that old man in Vegas. Remember when I went out there to Red Rock, and then that fool took that black hooker upstairs. He decided to take a shower, got out comfortable. And then when he came out, I just heard the whole conversation. I got my room upgraded because I complained about that old ass fool. Dude, I waited till the whole shit was over though. He was like, I want her arrested. Took a $80,000 watch while I was in the shower. Yeah, like and he's like, I trusted her. It was, and then the guy was like, was she a prostitute? The cop, and then he was like, yes. And then he was like, there's not much I can do, sir. He's like, yeah, like.
I trusted her. No,
This was
dog.
a cop telling him. Metropolitan Police showing up to the Vegas room, and I'm like, I open the door. The cop's like, I'm sorry, sir. Like, you know, I was like, man, you don't have to say this shit. Like, this hotel's job, but like, I appreciate it. Like, cause he even felt bad. He was like, yo, this happens all the time. I was talking to his partner. I was like, how many times do you got to do this to call? He was like, we have a certain group of officers that take turns that get these calls from different hotels.
Damn.
Somebody comes through, some rich white dude, look Michael McDonald lookalike, fucking coming through with like a fucking nice watch, fucking probably divorced, you know, cheating on his wife, whatever the case is, trying to stunt, getting this young, fucking beautiful hooker. And then just all of a sudden, like, once he's done, she's gonna put up with it. But she's like, yo, I got his trust. I'm gonna take his shit.
Yeah.
Bitches be running wild out there, bro.
You don't think guys do that?
What does
shit?
Scumbag say? He's like, we're in the age of the hyena where the girls have the dick.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Because you know that hyenas have that.
Yeah, bro. I was just about to watch this fucking documentary about lions and hyenas, bro. And in the documentary they talk about that shit, how hyenas have both.
Oh, she got a dick in the womb.
Yeah, because female lions run the show too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a female lion like runs the show. The dude just chills. He's just stay at home dad.
Yeah,
He's
he'll like
there-
patrol,
he's
he'll
there
like
to fuck.
patrol, he'll patrol the like territory and shit.
He's like those USC tattletales with the red and blue, with the yellow and red jackets. He gonna have a gun.
Like a lion's a real pimp. You go get my money. You go get the food, bitch.
Y'all get
I
the
sit
food.
here and kick.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
she
walk
can-
around. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check the yard.
I'm gonna
see-
play on the PlayStation.
But
just
she
like
can
I
kill
did
him
for
anytime
fucking-
though, bro. That's the thing. Like she
No,
can.
she can't.
Yes, they can. They have all those lionesses that'll gang up on him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes
but
they'll
yeah.
gang up on.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but no, that lion's still full. It's just
think-
like I said. All the whores gotta team up against the pimp, but one whore ain't gonna take down the pimp.
Oh, you know what would be? I think you know what does it for a lion. What fucks them up? What I would imagine is that like the lioness, the ones that serve him, if he ever fucks up, they'll literally be like, you know what? Let's go serve another lion. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
that's
like think
the
about, they
nigga
could
come
just go find another cat.
Well, I mean,
He gonna kill their babies though too.
Yeah, they fight to the death though. That's the crazy shit.
dude,
Like
imagine now. Imagine we were in like our times where like all of a sudden.
No, what if humans
I start
did that?
boning some girls. I start boning some girl and I gotta kill the baby because is she
bro,
mine
that's
now?
wild.
because that's not your
That's
that's
my. Yeah,
that's
you
not your
literally would
kid.
just have to fucking decapitate that fool.
That's
Like,
some
get
ass.
out, nigga.
That's some astic shit, bro.
That's some mastic shit. It's because you don't want their lineage to pass on. It's only my lineage.
I wonder
my
what.
genes.
I wonder if
crazy.
Aztecs did that. They were crazy enough to try. Like, bro, there was a fool playing drums, hype that there was gonna be a motherfucker getting his heart
Dog,
carved out.
Did you hear the last George Press stories?
I mean, yeah, but what are you talking about?
So there was this video the homie showed me. I can get it if you guys want, but it's crazy.
No, I don't like
Some
watching the
cartel
videos.
shit. Yeah, dog.
Oh,
This
shit.
fucking guy.
For entertainment, he watches
Oh
this.
no, not for entertainment. Like when you tell me
That
now, I
shit is-
have to see
That
it.
shit is humbling.
Dog, this
bro.
motherfucker is like a sicario, been killing fools. He legitimately cut the face
Oh,
off.
come
of one
on,
fool.
man.
Like perfectly, like he's done it more than once, like
Yeah.
surgically, and then puts it on himself with all the blood and like, dude, it's fucking wild.
Bro, that nigga from Texas.
That,
man,
if you don't think in sex-
Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
He set the
did that
bar.
Yeah.
You know what,
don't-
like,
you don't
it-
think the
That's
Aztecs
fucking
did that shit
crazy.
too?
Not on that level, dog. I think they were just more straight up. That they were just like, look, the heart is what the battery for the human. This is what we're gonna honor the gods. Take the heart out and throw them out. They weren't sitting there doing Saw shit. That sounds like Saw shit.
That's just crazy.
You know, like honestly, that's why I think like horror movies, dog. Like, here's the thing. I think horror movies write the script for the people that are willing to commit the craziest crime.
Yeah, it's,
like-
it's giving them ideas.
Anything that is done realistic, because okay, I understand from the back in the day, a horror movie, the werewolf, Dracula, Frankenstein. These
Some
are
shit that wasn't
monsters.
real, yeah.
Like unless you want to dress up like this motherfucker, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be. That's the only time I'm gonna be scared. Halloween. But yo, when I see a motherfucker, it's like I gotta rent a warehouse, put this little clown on this mask and a tricycle, and let the games begin. Anybody can
nah.
pull Saw off. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
anybody can do that shit. Especially
Yeah.
Oh, wait up,
somebody with
wait up.
money.
Give Saw a little bit more credit, dog.
Bro, that shit was in broad
Anyone
daylight.
can pull that off, dog.
Bro.
Do you know how intelligent and lucrative and smart this fucking schemes were,
I'm
dog?
talking-
It wasn't just some
The dude's-
fucking homeless
Okay.
guy with a
Autistic.
warehouse.
I'm talking about you're talking about the way that he targeted
Yes.
these people. But I'm talking about if somebody would have said, you know what, I don't need to worry about doing justice. I just want to kill people.
It still
the
would
same
be
way.
hard. All
You
those
mean to tell me it
all
wouldn't be
those
hard to
devices he created to make this fucking... Yeah, you can shoot someone, but what he did to torture these people, I'm not saying it's all right, but that's just not some random ass dude, dog. That's a fucking engineer, scientific fool that runs shit, that knows what he's doing.
There's people
A
out there that,
genius
bro,
maniac.
a genius
bro,
maniac.
There's people out there like I think there's a motherfucker in Ohio who like had like 16 women captive for like 15 years and like literally like in like a house, bro, and I had this whole chamber. They all
I
served
think I
them,
remember that,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, yo, for 16 years you got this popping with like devices to punish them. It's not on that level, but I'm like,
No,
it doesn't
there
have to
is.
be that intricate, but. Look,
Psychological.
it wouldn't be that hard. Somebody, an old man with good credit comes through, gets this warehouse. He's like, this gonna be the room where we bleed people up.
Yeah.
This downstairs. I got my fucking experiment
Put a
room.
GoPro right here.
They're just
Dog.
gonna play Nazi, bro. That's all they're gonna do. You think the Nazis knew what the fuck they were doing? They were just
Actually-
like, listen, let's sew them together and see what happens.
Have you guys heard of the Toy Box Killer?
Yeah, I know who that fool is.
Toy Box Killer. He's as close as it gets to Saw. This guy lived obviously in the middle of nowhere, like Nebraska, Wisconsin, one of those fucking states where you have acres of home. And he had one of those like the big box trailers. In there, he would put females in there and torture them, like literally stick
That's
shit in their
shit.
pussies and like horrible shit, dog. When the police found this thing, they couldn't even believe it. There's a whole doc. You can go on YouTube down the rabbit hole. It's called the Toy Box Killer.
It gives you anxiety, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And
Like,
bitches love watching this shit. Who do you think watches mostly of this shit? It's females.
I watch that shit too. I know a lot about that shit.
They love watching that murder shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
That shit is depressing.
The reason I be watching some crazy shit is because I'm like, I be like, you know, I know my neighborhood pretty well, and I'm like, there's still houses where I have yet to see people come out of. So like, I be thinking, I'd be like, that's that motherfucker right there. You know what I mean? I be like, that's where he lives. There's probably a body buried back there. Like, I be trying to walk with my dog around the house and be like,
you do live in a neighborhood where, like, if you texted me and you were like, yo, turn on the TVXG, and it said, house found. 20 people been living there.
20 immigrants being held and they're tortured one by one.
He's gonna lives in that neighborhood where, like, it's had those old homes. Like he said, I haven't seen no one come out in forever.
It's because it's in between, right? So like, it's on the outskirts of USC. It's on Western Expo. Oh, okay, so it's like this. It's been gentrified. Yeah. I'm starting to get like white neighbors. You know what I mean? Like where like. You know, we're getting a rise in different kind of neighbors because motherfuckers is jogging at different times of the day.
Got people
dogs, the races of dogs are different, bro.
Oh,
I never seen some of these races ever in my life. I'm used to seeing pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, and Chihuahuas. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like for real, living in the hood where I have palm trees. Yeah. These are the dogs that I know. I literally gotta ask like at least once or twice a day, like, what kind of dog is that? Yeah. Do you live around here? They be having Target dogs. Yeah, like I'll be like, yo.
Oh, the Target dogs are cool.
And then like even the runaway dogs are different, bro. The other day I had one. I was like, yo, this one's actually worth catching. I might keep this one. Yeah, like he was like he looked like a Great Dane and a Labrador Retriever cross. I was like, yo, I want to keep. I wasn't afraid to touch him. I was like, but if he does bite me though,
he gonna get you.
Yeah, he could have taken out a good chunk, but I'm pretty good with dogs. I like rescued a lot of them.
You're good with every animal there is.
I mean,
dang, I'm one of them people too, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you
know what?
Hear that from black people, dog. Black people stay away from animals.
You know what?
But he's don't rescue animals.
He's right though. You know, you do never see like a black Steve Irwin. Just like how you never see like a black serial killer. When's the last time you seen a black serial killer?
There's a couple.
See, look at that. There was one.
There was one, yeah.
Yeah, I hear about drive-bys and shit, but like
you know, a couple drive-bys.
Does that like if you hit, does that make you a serial killer? But nobody knows who does those. I
don't remember shit.
I don't think there's black serial killers, dude.
There's no like black shooters like this. What was that in Washington, I think.
Samuel Little was an American serial killer who confessed to murdering 93 people, all women. He was convicted in 2014 of the murders of. There goes the list.
Y'all keep it low key.
93. It was in his house, right?
I think so.
And he got caught later in life, I think.
Yeah,
and he didn't get caught right away. He got caught.
See, this is like one story, bro. Type in fucking. Type in white serial killers. You get like Google pages all the way to 1,000 and something, bro.
1,600.
Yeah, 1,600, bro. They go start from back in the day. Dude, Jack the Ripper, bro. Like yeah.
It's like Google. There's just no ending to the O's. Because you know how for every O, it's like another page?
Yeah.
Oh, dog.
I don't know, man. Like, that's... like, what makes white fools go that crazy, dog? Like, you fools can't fight? Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
laid.
They never get laid. It's always the fools that never get laid. No pussy makes you kill people.
Because I feel like if you want to...
They don't have enough adversity in their life.
Well, explain that, Kate.
A challenge.
Yeah, like, they're not like...
Go get some pussy. That's a challenge, dog.
They're not being discriminated.
They don't have a challenge every day? Like,
yeah, like for them, it's like, let me create my own problems.
Oh my God. Fuck. That's kind of like on fucking point,
right.
though.
The white guy approved. The white guy's laughing, so it's all right. There's a white guy in the building, and he's laughing, so it's cool.
I've been sober all my whole life, but Xanax seems like a good thing to pick up right now.
Oh, man.
Now that you think about it, though, I do wonder, like, yo, man, when I met some of my homies, I'm like, when I get to know them, and I'm like, the fuck out, you're from the suburbs. Why did you pick up an addiction? Like, you know,
that's people from Palmdale.
Like why was you're from the burbs? Like the house was paid off. You didn't have to work to help your mom pay the shit. You know what I mean? Like there was no second job for you. You could have learned how to play guitar, but you picked up Xanax. That shit to me don't make no sense. Like think about it, bro. Like if you grew up in a house like that, everything's paid off. Like I would literally be trying to pick up different shit. I'd be like, yo, man, we got health insurance too. I'm gonna become the Mexican Tom Brady. Pay for all my, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have been shit if you growing up in a household like that, like to get your uniform paid for.
You're acting like drugs ain't fun and shit.
At 7 years
He don't
old,
do coke. He act like he ain't smoking
Yo.
weed right the fuck now. He acts like
But
he don't drink whiskeys every here and there.
How many missed
He just saying he would.
How many missed opportunities? Yeah, but how many missed opportunities did I have when I was young, bro? Like at this point, I'm like, I ain't about to pick up BMX riding at 32. I could afford it now, but you know what I mean? Like,
you know how bad I want to snowboard? White people make snowboarding look so fun, dog.
Yeah, because they learn at fucking 10.
Fun and I don't have insurance, dog.
Snowboarding, skiing.
Bro, they fucking learn at 10. Anybody would fucking make that shit look fun. I was like, think about it. That's missed opportunities. If I'm not going to learn to snowboard at 10, I'm going to fucking do rails at 32 on my nose.
That's why white people do different sports, because they have more money and shit. You know, NASCAR, racing cars, that shit is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Hella expensive.
People are always like, why isn't there black
Hockey?
people on more
How many
property?
hockey?
You had the money to do
Yo.
that shit.
The bike alone is $1,800.
Yeah, BMX. I mean, like, not even BMX, like motocross and all that shit.
Hockey, bro, there's like 2 black guys in every team.
That shit is expensive as fuck.
Those blades are like
But
$500
it's
bucks.
not- yeah,
But the thing is, you ain't even got to be that good to go pro, because you always need a black guy on the team. So you just got to kind of have to make it. Yo, we got the black guy.
It's like if you're, it's like you got to be like certain places in tennis. Like if you're like one of those like good Indian foods and you're good at tennis, like you'll get scooped up.
And
if you're like a Tiger Woods in golf, you'll get scooped up.
Yeah,
And
you
I've
know
always-
have the same access.
And I've always said this: if you got a kid, and obviously every kid wants to play football and soccer, but if he ain't that good, and you know he's not gonna get a scholarship, tell him to go play golf. He ain't gotta be that great,
They
especially
will
in the
make
hood. They'll
money.
get him in the hood. You'll get him a scholarship. We
Yeah,
pick
bro.
someone up from fucking.
Not everybody
South
has a King
Central.
Richard, bro.
My grandpa used to
No.
make money at over like a Handsome Dam at the golf course and shit,
Yeah.
playing in tournaments and shit.
What do you play, tennis?
No, golf.
Golf?
Yeah.
Man,
You'll
that's
make-
They'll
you'll make
teach you in
money.
high school. In high school, they'll teach you. If you
Yeah.
sign up for the golf team, and you just got to be kind of decent to get a scholarship, because there's
that
no one playing that.
That
in
was
the
my
hood.
hopes when I was playing tennis, because like we didn't have a football team, so I was like, I played Mario Tennis. I was like, but I seen Bowser. I was like, I seen Bowser move this shit real quick. I was like, Bowser and Wario
we
I'm
still
like in
gotta
the
do it.
middle. Let me go ahead and try out, bro.
Hey, you gotta come with us. I still want to see Ezone beat me in tennis.
I could beat you in tennis.
I believe
bro.
you can. I just want to witness it. I want to see you fucking spike the shit out of the ball and be like, all right, touche, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know, because
You should win. But the thing is, like in soccer, I should beat your ass.
the thing with tennis, bro, is like it's almost like, you know, the only way you're gonna win that test your might level on Super Nintendo Mortal Kombat is if you know how to press those buttons right.
yeah.
Like 1 second late, that ball ain't going straight. And I remember it took me a while. Like you can't just go like crazy. It's a follow through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta push that shit all the way. Like it's
Yeah,
fucking
you
wild.
can't just,
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, and I had the hardest time, but I learned a lot, bro.
You
Like
know-
that shit was cool. Like if I ever get the opportunity to fucking like have like access to a personal one, I'd be playing every day. I'd get back into it. Cause I keep the cardio up. My legs is good.
You don't go play, like, there's like
Now,
courts.
why don't you play with your girl?
You don't play tennis.
Teach her.
After missing so many times, I'd just be like, hey, I'd be like, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Then I'd be like,
Do you think you
what,
still
man?
got it?
Is that a baby bump?
Wow.
Wow.
Be like, you can handle this, right? Bam. No,
I don't need to pay for an abortion.
Do you still got it? Zone? Like, do you still do all that?
what, like play? I haven't played in like, I want to say like a good. Last time I played was like 3-4
A
years
dec-
ago.
Oh, 3-4 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna be tired when you get back out there.
I mean, I can. No, the
No,
thing
he
is, like,
runs and
I
shit.
keep.
Oh, you run too?
I run.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the one thing I keep because I smoke, and then I'm like, I do the foodie thing.
Man.
I gotta keep at least 4 miles every day.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
damn.
Like,
oh yeah, you don't fuck around.
yeah, like I mean, I may still be big, but it's like, yo, I would be like big pun size if I did it. And that's
And
the
he
thing.
was going, you
and I-
think that was crazy back then? Fucking double coke
Oh, that was-
whiskeys at the
I
comedy
coulda died.
store,
I coulda died,
Lines
though.
of cocaine, and then I'm still recovering from the coke, and he's one's
I
already
could
on
have
a
died
hike.
though. Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, let your heart rest, bro. Like you just took it on a hike last night, and you're gonna put it on another hike.
Like I was giving, I was giving my heart, bro, like Ralphie May trauma without the Ralphie May weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, like,
Damn.
yeah.
God damn.
R.I.P. Ralphie May.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, but still, I was like, I chilled with that, so I just keep that, and then it's hard, man. Like, you know, the older, I mean, you know how it is, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing an early Kobe Bryant interview, and then like he had turned like I think he had turned 38 or 30 or no, I'm sorry, 28 or 30, 32 or something like that, and he was like, "What's the hardest part about turning this age?" And he was like, at 24 or at 22, he's like, I could fucking eat a slice of pizza and drink a fucking soda and it'd be no problem. He was like, if I want to make sure I'm the greatest, he was like, it's hard to fucking replace the pizza with the oatmeal or banana and shit like that. But he's like, a lot of people don't have the discipline, even though they know that that's how you fucking, you know, curate your body to become a beast. Bro, I was saying, I was like, I bet there's sea moss in that.
No, no sea moss.
Like,
I know all the niggas.
All of a sudden, one black guy told about sea moss, and he's like, every black guy drinks sea moss. That's a black thing.
Yeah, you can guess what's in it.
Beets.
Yes.
First
That's
ingredient,
red,
beets.
Yeah, of course.
does your pee come out red?
No, no oranges.
Or carrot.
Not this time.
Ginger.
Oh yeah, plenty of that.
Ginger, carrot. No, you said no carrot.
No carrot.
Any fruit?
Yeah, apples.
Celery.
Any
No
fruit?
celery. Pineapple.
Celery?
No celery.
No celery.
In this one.
Fuck.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got a little rant
Too.
today. I was hungover. I had an 8 last night, so I wanted a fucking smoothie. You
Well,
want to
you
know
threw it
why
up.
fucking Jamba Juice and these motherfuckers suck? Because they open at 8. Trying to get one. Like, bro, how you gonna compete
That's
with
why you have to
Starbucks?
go to the mom and pop
Like, how you
shops.
gonna compete with Starbucks when you're opening at 8 or 9 in the fucking morning,
that's too
dude?
late.
People already worked out. Dude, I went in there and there was a line outside the place, and I'm already I barely even had time. I was like, dude. Yeah, that's why you guys are fucking losers, Jamba Juice. Who gives a fuck? You pay these people for minimum wage. Make them open an hour earlier.
That's why I make my own shit, man. I just make my shit at the crib.
Feel you. And then how much is a fucking smoothie? It's like
Dude,
10
like
bucks.
13
Yes, the
bucks.
large
It's
one's
too
like 13
much,
bucks
bro.
for a
It's a
fucking
lot.
smoothie.
But I mean, you do know that you're not really paying for the fucking smoothie, bro. The cost of what you're paying for,
Is the labor.
it's already included. And if you were paying just for that, you'd be paying what you think it is, which
Well,
means
it's a
like
drink.
$5. But you're paying for the convenience of you saying, "Hey, I'm too busy to fucking do this." So I'm too busy to buy this whole thing and do this shit every day. I'm paying somebody an extra $7 so I can
To do
feel
that
like I'm
shit
the
for me.
boss
Man,
and
I
walk
can't.
in there.
No, I completely understand. But just sometimes when you fucking pay for a drink, like a meal is fine. Like that's actual food. But sometimes when I like get a smoothie, I'm like $13.
well,
for
they're meal
smoothie.
replacements.
Yeah, in a way, but still,
I
it's
can't
like.
even do
Nah,
the
you can't
smoothies.
shit those out, bro. Just you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they're meal replacements for like the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit. That shit go away.
Yeah, meal replacement is like, like meal prep, bro. That's meal replacement. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a meal.
If your body cannot to be turned it into a turd, it is not meal replacement. Yeah, dude, for real. That to me is like,
No, and I know how to make one. Like I just said, I was fucking hungover. Got home at 3 in the morning with George Perez on a sick one. I just want, like you said, I just wanted to be lazy
I've been
and get it. And it wasn't even the money. It was them not opening fucking early.
you know, I've been pretty good with testing it out because I was like, man, we've been going pretty hard. The last couple, you know, the week before that when the bottle for Ray's wedding, whiskey and all that stuff, I was like, I woke up the next day and I was like, all right, dude, we got to do detox. So I went to buy a whole bunch of vegetables and been just eating like shitload of vegetables and all that shit.
Yeah.
And just drinking my water, drinking my coffee instead of doing Coke. You know what I mean? And just all this shit, right? And I do feel better, dog. I literally feel like the detox it has always worked. Everybody's always known the fucking recipe. It's just a discipline, dog. Like, you know how hard it is for me to see, I'm like, I want to make me a sandwich this morning, but that's like hella calories. Let me just take this apple instead. You know what I mean? Or let me just like make a conscious, let me get this apple and like get these baby carrots and just start off with that. Which is like, it may not be the most nutritious shit, like, you know, where like, but it's like, yo, it'll hold you down to the point where like, if you do want to make a semi-bad decision later, you could afford to do it instead of like you starting off making bad decisions and racking up the calorie count.
I be feeling like shit
when you eat like shit. Yeah.
That should be fucking.
The best thing is a
The
sauna.
yawns
I
fucking
live
go
in
away.
a sauna. A sauna is fucking dope.
Oh, I wish I could.
Yeah, that shit.
You don't ever smell the weed coming out of your pores?
Oh, I do. We
Yeah.
talk about it on the Green Thumb Show all the
Okay,
time.
that
Yeah,
happened.
girls
That
don't- yeah.
literally happens to me.
Oh, you're one of us now.
I'm
This is-
working. I'm jump roping and I'm sweating, but I'm like, it smells like weed, but I haven't smoked, and it's literally just.
Oh, then you really don't smell it, cause like I can imagine how he's on.
Oh, you know, because when I run, I put on one of those like sauna suits, so I make sure. Yeah, I literally, and I'll be running in one of those sauna suits, and by the time it's dripping,
how many of these do you think he smokes a day?
Shit, I don't know, 7 at least.
Said at least.
why you
You
always
wish.
telling fools, man? Then it makes me feel
Cause
bad,
you're
dude.
talking about how you sweating weed. Let them know how much you smoke, boy. You
Alright,
don't know.
Because I do the Green Thumb Show too. I have my foodie podcast like a couple weeks, and you know, and I also do this show, and then I do a couple auction sales like
Well, you
throughout my
smoke because
day.
you smoke. Don't want giving
16
excuses.
joints, like 16 joints, like in an average. And then like if I gotta do a smoke box and B-Real's doing under, like, cause I sit in the back seat for those interviews. it'll go up to like 18 to 20.
Damn.
And I'm like, that's the reason I always try to run to make sure, like, I'm like, yo, the day I got trouble breathing, I'm going to the ER. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, when this fool got COVID, it got scary.
I almost did die though. I almost did die though.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I had a fucking blood clot in my lung, bro. That shit,
What?
that shit was mad scary.
Damn.
I was like, I like the doctor was like, I'm kind of glad you stopped smoking, and it's like, what made you do it? I was like, honestly, I just couldn't taste it. I felt like I wasn't getting high anymore. He was like, if you would have kept coughing, what is it? Blood clot would have like the pressure burst, and then he's like, you would have died from like too much liquid, and you know,
you would have fucking like
drowned and shit. And I was like, oh shit. So I got scared after that, and I was like, but he's like, I was like, and then I asked him, I was like, but is this? He's like, it technically would have been because you were but it's not because the weed itself. He's like, and if you, let's just say if you would have like kept coughing really hard that day, and Kobe would have been doing it, it's like it would have bursted.
Did they say anything about your lungs?
Nah, they said my lungs are good.
For real?
Because I went back and they did my test.
Like, if I go in there and the doctor says we can tell you smoke a little bit, I'll be like, I do.
Yeah.
And pound it. You know, it's cool. You know, I ain't even mad. There's no way he could told you your lungs are perfect.
Because I went
You're
to
the next Michael
after-
Phelps.
Well,
Like you should be in the pool right now.
He said for the A's there where I'm at, he said your lungs are working
Okay.
perfectly fine because they had me do a bunch of tests and they're like, we're trying to see if like the blood clot and the COVID actually
slowed you
affected
down.
like
Yeah.
your breath. And he was like, and they had me run on the treadmill and do all this shit. You know what I mean? And I was just like, all right. Like they were like, do you normally run? Like, have you noticed a difference? I was like, I do feel it took me a while to get back to running the 4 miles or 3.5 miles under a certain time frame, like under like 38 minutes. But like when fresh after COVID, dude, running like 2.5 miles would take me like 55 minutes. Oh. Like just, and I would just be like, cause I would feel weak, bro. That shit was fucked up. Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it was kind of light though. I lost my smell, and then I was just tired for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was August of last year, and then like probably maybe like a month or two after, I started hooping again.
You play ball?
Yeah, and I was going hard too. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I felt great.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So yeah, thankfully my shit was light. Thankfully, cause
Fuck that.
what you had, that shit sound crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the deal with that was, but I was like, I'm kind of, I didn't have it that bad, but I feel like after that, I just, cause I'm one of those motherfuckers that like, I rarely ever get sick.
Yeah.
Like,
same.
thank God, like I rarely ever like get like sick, bro. Like, and I don't know, like I feel like I feel because I'm always everywhere, and like I do try to make take those measures, even though it's like, if you do party, yeah, you got to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get fucked up 1 week, I'm gonna go get IV therapy the next week. You know what I mean? Like,
Still ain't had that shit. I always wanted to.
it's
try
worth
that.
it, bro. Like, if you're like, you're gonna feel some extra shit though. If you're already doing this on a daily type of shit, you're gonna about to feel like Superman. Like, for real, straight up.
Well, yeah, let me be Superman then.
But it's like you have different packages. It's like it'll fill you up for like for the way I live. I want to say it lasts me like a good 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, like with the hydration and all that shit, where I feel it, I'm like, all right, well, let me go ahead and get some more. And that's like, it'll last longer if I am drinking the right amount of water, if I'm just doing all the right shit, boosting the shit, eating vegetables and doing the regular shit.
Damn, I thought it was just for like a day or something.
Nah, that shit lasts you for a good week or two.
Oh yeah,
You don't feel like you don't feel like invincible or anything like that, but you do feel you're like, you know what, like all your vitamins are like topped off. It's like getting an oil change almost.
Yeah, they top off all your fluids and shit.
Yeah, they top off all your fluids, bro. That shit is, it's cool. And then like, I don't know, the place I go to, it's I would say it could be pricey if depending on where you want to get the experience at, or you
Depending
can.
how bad you feel.
No,
There's been times where I'm so hungover, I'm like, yo, I don't care how much this shit costs. I'll take it.
Xavier. First of all, I know you would find the cheapest one in Glendale for sure. Oh, thanks, Tommy. You gotta make sure you just you write them on their email and tell them, cause so you can get the credit for it. I won that in his auction.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was at his auction coming up on stuff.
How much you get it for?
I don't know. It was like
$2.
yeah, it was like
shit.
$5 I think on that one.
Are you gonna eat it?
No. No, like the pancake thing. I gave that to my girl because she what is it? What is it? She has she has a cat and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So she sent me a picture. She was like, I made it.
How cute.
That fools really like collecting shit.
Are you a collectible person?
Nah, not really.
Nah. Like I mean,
Nah.
well I mean here's the thing is I'm in it because it's like I'll hold on to it and I'll resell it like within a week.
Okay. Yeah,
it'll
get
be
that
gone.
money. Get that money.
So like I always like at first like I accumulated a bunch of collectibles at first because I liked them since I was younger, but then I'm like, yo, when I got older, I'm like, yo, I gotta start like getting rid of this shit, and then I got into the resale shit as of like the last 2 years, and this shit's it's fucking lucrative, bro. It's just another source of income. Like you're just like, and it's like cool because if I see some shit, I'm like, well, I do like Jurassic Park, and I'll get some shit, and I'm like, I always wanted this as a kid. I'm not gonna play with it. But I want to know what it's like to hold on to it for 2 months.
Yeah.
He didn't have a
show
dad.
it off.
I got everything I want, and I want that. I had to wait though. I'm not gonna lie. My Mexican ass dad would be like, "Yo, I'll wait like 2 weeks."
Yeah, I'll get it for you. But
I was like, show it off, put it on my desk, and then I'll be like, I'll go on the site, and then I'll go. I'll get my money back.
That reminds me of that show. You ever watch that show, American Pickers?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a little like, American Picker. Yeah,
nah, but that's like for Americana type of shit that they got. They got shit that like got shit that like Kim Kardashian wanted her like white trash room. You know what I mean?
White trash room.
Yeah, like some shit like that, bro. Like that's the shit you see there. Like who the fuck puts a gas pump? Where the fuck like Disneyland? The last time I see one of those gas pumps was Toontown.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you should try to recreate American Pickers. Like you being the fatter dude, me being the skinnier dude.
There's not a fat dude in there.
Yeah, there is. There's a fatter dude. He's not fat. He's not obese. You're not that. But he's just the belly though. Yeah, you would be the bigger dude. I'd be the skinny one. We can reenact us finding shit at the swami and shit. Be like, look at that shit.
You would only get like Mexican memorabilia. I know you. You would be like,
I would do that.
This Tecate lamp is good.
God damn.
Hold on, let me see. American Picker cast.
Yep.
I wonder if that was fully staged. I think they were too wholesome to stage it. Cause Pawn Stars was staged.
Oh yeah, that was in Vegas too.
So
right?
yeah, so was the auction war. Was the auction?
Oh, you're talking about the dude with the hair slicked back? This dude? Yeah.
That'd be you. And
I mean, of course, next to that dude, he's bigger.
That's what I said. Like, I never said he was an obese motherfucker. I wasn't like he's only gotta be the fattest dude on the show.
I just never noticed. I was just like, yo, I never really. I'm like, he just seemed to bring the animation to it because other guys kind of more about the money.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know if we're gonna make money on that. The guy's being hard.
Yeah, the production like, oh, can you give him a little bit of pushback on this purchase?
The fat dude, he's like, but think about the profit. Yeah. Like, he's like, we'll worry about you.
A lot of the people that they ran into were like, kind of like those people from the Alps.
Oh, the Himalayas. No, not the Himalayas. What's that place?
The Alps, right?
No, it's not the Alps, bro. Hey. It's a certain place where like they make moonshine.
Where the inbreds? The inbred family.
Yeah,
from?
Where's the inbred family from? West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia. There you go.
Thank you, Tommy.
Oh, you've never heard about the inbreds?
It's like some hills.
Dude,
this is real.
Oh my god, bro, this is the cringiest shit ever. No, hey, first of all, I'm gonna get some water. Do you want some water?
Yeah, I'll take some.
So there's this fucking there's this show called Soft White Underbelly. Izzo knows the fucking guy that hosts the show. Something. Mark Levade or some shit like that, or Leva.
Yeah.
Livia, I don't know. And it's called Sidewalk Underbelly. And he interviews like crackheads, people addicted to fentanyl, people that are addicted to fentanyl and pregnant on Skid Row. Like he interviews crazy ass like gang-related people, crazy shit. He ends up interviewing some fucking family from West Virginia, inbreds, and some of the people, they don't even talk. One of the guys just barks. Can't read. What? They don't have a phone. It's like Walmart times 10, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Are you looking at it? Yeah, there's a guy drooling on the picture. They're inbreds.
What?
They have a name. Everyone knows them by name. What's the name of the family?
I just see Soft White Underbelly. This is the first time here.
Okay. He's gonna know. Yeah, and everybody knows about them and shit. The Whitakers, dude. The Whitakers. Yeah, the Whitakers, dude. Look.
Two older people can actually speak like full sentences.
Yeah. Are the Whitakers actually inbreded? The Whitakers are rated as the most inbreded family in the United States because every one of them is related.
They got that look in the two.
They're wild, bro.
Thanks, bro. God damn.
Yeah, there's this guy who fucking barks. Like, he doesn't know how to speak. He just barks. Like, he just barks throughout the whole interview.
Do he walk?
Yeah, he walks. He's like a regular dude. Like,
He just-
yeah, like he's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, it just.
Hell yeah, that shit weird.
It's
God
like
damn.
uncomfortable to watch, but you can't stop watching. It's that thing where like once you click play, you want to watch the whole thing, dog.
Bro,
You even want a part 2. They're like, what happened?
Oh, there's a video of them going to Walmart. Like, they're like just shopping and shit. And I think they had never been to a Walmart before, I guess the most normal lady, but before they were just like there and people would just give them shit now. Like, I guess the most normal one died that would go buy shit for them.
What?
Yeah, like, she was inbred
this
too.
is
Yeah,
fucking
it's fucking crazy, dude. It's very
You
cringe.
gotta check it out. His whole interview. Shit, say his name.
Oh, you
out,
never
'cause I
seen
didn't say it
Soft
right.
White Underbelly?
No.
Dude, that shit is crazy. That dude, he's a good guy though. Mark Lieta or
Yeah, he
whatever
does
his
go
name is,
fund for these people.
He really does help out the people he interviews. Like, he'll try to be like, let's get you off the streets, you know, like
Yeah.
Dude, some
he'll
of these people-
he'll pick up chicks on Figueroa and get their story and be like, how did you end up here? And like, I ain't gonna lie, man, like, it makes you think about it. Like, you're like, yo, a lot of these people really
Going through some shit.
they went through some shit at a very young age, bro. Like, they went through it
I'm pretty
at
sure
a very
lot
young
of those
age.
videos stop people from doing drugs.
Yeah,
Anybody that
honestly,
thought
like,
about doing heroin, they're like, nah.
if you have
that video
if
was
you're a dad,
canceled
bro,
that
like
out.
if you're a dad, like if out there, like, and this is what I would imagine, like, I wouldn't literally like tell my kid, yo, don't, like, cause he's gonna think he's already thinking like, this is my dad, he's supposed to tell me, bro, make him watch some of this shit. You know what I mean? Make you watch like 5 interviews, be like, yo, this is what happens when you become a prostitute. This is the shit you're gonna have to deal with. This is what happens when you start fucking around trying meth. Or, you know, all that shit, because it's like
just take
nobody-
this drive-by skid road.
that didn't work, bro. My dad tried that.
That didn't work.
My dad tried that. Whenever
Hell yeah,
when
my
I get
grandma, her mean ass, this motherfucker, she like knew like the.
He took
like,
it in the
Alex
90s though,
Padilla and
bro.
Shit. She knew like the police chief and shit. So when I was like younger, she like always try to like have like police officers come to the house like talk to me and shit. And then one time, me and her friend, she took me and the lady took her grandson and she like took us downtown and shit, like had us going like a jail tour, like stand in the cell, stand in there, all right, close the door. Yeah, you like that? And I'm just like, nigga, we gonna leave after this. The fuck?
I like it for right now.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'll never forget that shit. I was like, what the fuck, man?
damn, she was. I mean, what was you like? Was you running wild when you was younger?
Not even then yet. Not
He's like, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, shit didn't work. Like
Yeah,
you
that
said, shit didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, it was like I was probably like 12. I think I had just started smoking weed, but then like it was a little bit after that. Yeah, they started running wild and shit. But it was like this like weird private scared straight.
Yeah, it's private.
Tours,
There's
just-
no TV and shit.
Yeah, like I can go use the bathroom like in the middle of the tour and shit like this.
Damn, and
What do you think about that Scared Straight show?
That
I
shit
don't-
was hilarious.
I think it was more for entertainment purposes because I don't think none of those kids like ever like. I feel like that let every kid in there know you can get away with it.
No, and let every kid know if I do better, I might get on another show.
I might get on TV.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, dude.
They're like, this kid came back.
Because I'm pretty sure you're there in a group of bad kids, and the baddest one got the more stage time, so you're like, should have been better.
Huh. That's real. That shit had
The
to
kids
have
don't
been
know how to
staged.
fucking think, dog. Just like 18 and pregnant, that
16
pregnant
and
show.
pregnant.
Pretty sure some bitch being like, dude, if I get pregnant, I'm cute enough.
Oh yeah.
They'll get me. I got a
On
fucked up
TV.
life.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's a piece of shit.
That shit.
It'll be good
fuck with
content.
People's brains.
I'll cheat on him on the show. I don't care.
That is fucking wild though.
Yeah, fool. These folks, they don't give a fuck, dog, for fame.
Hell nah.
No.
Nowadays anybody do anything. Really.
I remember
A
this.
lot of
There's
people.
this. I remember watching Malcolm in the Middle, and there was this episode where they take Reese, like the bad kid, and like to the Scared Straight, and he starts acting up. He's like, I don't care. He's like, you motherfuckers are locked up in here. I'm gonna go home, right? And then like one of the dudes that was talking shit to them, who like the guards like, well, good thing this guy gets released tomorrow. Right, and then dude, and I'm just like, yo, imagine that though. Like you go in there acting all tough, and some of these dudes, that's how they're cutting time in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, by doing those kind of
Doing that
programs.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah. Good behavior.
You ever gone to jail?
I went twice, but just both overnight. So
Oh. Was it drunk tank?
one was like assault, and then the other one was Yeah, DUI.
Damn. So you had to do the same class as he did, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. How bad was it? How bad is that shit?
Not bad.
That bad.
Not bad. It's just bad because you pay money to watch a fucking movie. Yeah. That's the worst part, dog. Literally, you pay them $40 for like every week for like 3-4 months, and they literally put a movie for you to watch, and they tell you shit you already fucking know, and you have to go, and they literally make sure you're not high or nothing. They like look in your eyes and shit.
I was in Arizona too, so I had to like go like piss every week.
Yeah.
And pay
It's just
for
annoying,
that
dude.
shit. It's annoying.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's just.
I wasn't even drunk.
Yeah.
Damn. But
Out
you
there is
said you
zero
were
tolerance.
smoking though, right?
Yeah, I had crumbs, bro. I had crumbs like this, dog, in a grinder.
How white was
Really?
the guy? How
Bro.
white was the guy?
Oh, white as fuck. Yeah.
Like, you think he was racist?
Arizona
Yeah.
too. He was like cool, but it's just like he was like like I had four or five people in the car with me. I was driving. It was like 2 a.m, like 2-3 in the morning, and I was doing 50 and the 40. It was just like there's no one out there, you know. They were all wasted. I was a DD. Pulled over.
Wow.
And then
Piece
he
of
just
shit.
boop. He was just like smelled like like a little bit of weed and shit, and then gave me the DUI test. Boom, my alcohol level was 0.05. I had a beer at 9 o'clock and got pulled over at like 3 a.m.
Damn.
So my alcohol level was 0.05. Like I wasn't even by their laws. Now I wasn't even slightly impaired. Slightly impaired is 0.07.
Then why didn't you fight it?
But I really couldn't, because out there too is zero tolerance.
For anything, so you can't drink it. You
can't at all.
Wow.
Yeah, and then with the weed too out
Yeah,
there.
that
weed,
may root it. Yeah.
weed's a felony.
Not no more though. It's legal now.
Yeah, not no more. This is like 2015.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had zero tolerance. So you can't even have a beer and drink
No,
and drive. I mean.
no.
Wow.
But out there though,
Well,
bro,
even
it's so encouraged. It's crazy. I just did a show out there, and it's just like I was talking about that shit on stage. And they was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yo, this shit crazy. What the fuck?"
Then that means.
But isn't it legal out there now?
Oh yeah, weed is. Now.
Yeah.
No, but that means
But
anybody
still, the
leaving a
alcohol.
bar is technically a criminal.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody leaving a bar is a criminal.
And even too, like if they even suspect weed, like they'll hit you with a DUI with that shit too.
How do they pop you with that though?
With the crumbs.
What's up in the back? Well, I mean, no. Now that
Well,
it's
he
legal,
opened the
though,
grinder and he was like,
No,
"Yup."
but now that
Yeah,
it's legal, how do they get DWIs?
They still. I
You
don't
literally
know.
got to be
Arizona-
smoking and driving, right?
Arizona it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like my second home, but yeah, that shit with the laws and shit. Woo,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful.
It's worse than Texas.
Nah, Texas is bad too.
Yeah, I about to say Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad too. I don't even want to find out. I don't want to
Yeah.
find out. Fuck
They're
that.
felonies. If you get caught with a vape pen, it's all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Bobo's on probation because of Texas.
Texas don't fuck
Oh
around,
yeah.
dog.
Yeah, like Eric Bobo can't smoke, and he can't do anything because I think there was like residue or some shit like literally like while he was crossing somewhere to like another part of Texas,
Yeah.
and they were just like, nope, they gave him like 8 months probation. I was like, yo, that's fucking wild. And like they're testing him whenever they want. So like he podcasts here with us, and then like he has to do it in the second floor. Yeah, dude. I was like, and nobody up there smokes. You know what I mean? So like I'm like, oh, it's fucking wild. Like the bullshit you got to go through. That's why I'm like, man. Every
I just
time my
Uber.
Google searches are like beautiful spots in California. I don't ever want to leave this shit. Like I'm like nice things to do in California.
I'm so thankful for Ubers.
Oh yeah.
Like when I got my DUI, there was no such thing as Uber. There was really either like taxi or fucking go home or drive. Now when people got DUIs, I'm like, why? Fool, they got an
you
Uber.
can
Like,
just Uber.
it's,
Yeah.
how much is the most a fucking Uber cost?
Yeah.
$60. Other than that, like you're just spend the night at that point and like
Yeah, just sleep. Yeah.
I like how Bill don't treat me so Monday keeps playing with stupid game with stupid prizes.
yeah, that is true.
You know what though, man? Like, like as much as people talk shit about the cops in California, with the weed shit, they've always been cool as fuck with me, dog. Like, I mean,
And you don't fuck around. too.
and I've pushed the limits, dog. Like, there's been times where like I've been driving on Highland, and I was just like on my way to my homie spot, and I remember driving like I have my truck, and the truck you can't really see, but then I have my small car, and I was smoking in this one, just blowing, and I'm just like listening to music, and then I hear on the fucking window, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. So I turned the AC on right away, and then I'm like,
That's gonna help.
No,
Like, this
like,
fool don't smoke fire, dog.
It's
This
gonna
fool-
be cold.
You
cold.
smoke, yeah.
it's
What are you
gonna-
smoking right now, dog? Fire, right?
Yeah.
This fool acting like he got
It's
a
gonna,
little
he said it's gonna be
ACs.
cold smelly weed.
Yeah.
So the smoke gets out the way, and then I'm trying to pull over, and he was
Smoke does
like,
not get out the way.
from what I had, and then like the dude's like, no, he's like, roll the window down, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, and then he's just like, wow, it smells like weed in there. He didn't even say like the smoke. He was like some Filipino looking cop, and then he was just like, man, he was like, you know, that's a problem within itself. And then he's like, license and registration, and I was just like, here. And then he was like, you know, you ought to clean that ashtray up. Like, and I was just,
damn.
yeah, like, and I wasn't saying anything. Like, I was just looking at him like, you know, with that stupid stoner smell. And then he was like, anything else I got to worry about it? And I was like, nah, man. He's like, where you going? He's like, I'm going up here. My friend lives up there. What is it, by this Target? And I was like, I'm just going to go hang out. We're going to go eat. He was like, you know, I should be taking you in for some shit right now. But he's like, I got better shit to do. Yeah. And then he was like, get the fucking car wash and clean that ashtray up. He was like, because the next cop's not going to be so nice. Yeah, dude, I literally was like, thanks, sir. And I just fucking walked away. I couldn't say anything else, bro. Like, what else am I going to say? Yeah, like, dude, I was like, yeah.
I
Like, I
think
was
when
like,
the cop gave me the DUI, I said, thank you, sir. Like a fucking idiot. Don't trip, dog. You don't know what to say. You're like, thank you, sir. Like, the fuck? You just cost me 10 grand. Go fuck yourself. What do you mean?
I know that
Thank
could
you,
have been
sir.
my 10 grand right there,
No,
too.
yeah. I'm just saying,
and
my
like,
dumb
the
ass said,
smoke
thank
was
you,
like
sir,
this,
too.
bro. Like, it was like this, where it's kind of like, you kind of see it and kind of don't. And he was just like, when I rolled in the window, he was like, wow, it smells like weed in there. And I was like, you want me to pull over to the side? He was like, you don't need to pull over to the side. He was like, I can talk to you right now. There's traffic. And I was like, damn.
Oh, it was in traffic too.
Yeah,
God
dude, like,
damn.
because he was walking around to see who was on their phone. He was giving around cell phone tickets.
God,
That
at
was
light? In
no at traffic. And like it was,
I thought you said you had better things to do.
yeah. Bro, that's a. I seen him. I had seen him before. I seen him and I was like, oh, he got this fool right here, but it's gridlock traffic
I feel you.
in Hollywood, bro.
Because he has to take you in. It's a bigger ticket
Yes,
to give you a DWI.
and, like,
than
and
to
I'm
give
pretty
someone
sure he had a
fucking
bonus.
traffic. Yeah.
And I saw him hand over like a couple of them.
He
And
got
I
called backup, I think,
and
for that, too.
I honestly didn't even have my phone like on me. Like, this shit was charging in the back port. So like I was just like, yo, you can't even really like say I was doing something wrong. So he was just like, he just kind of let me go.
God damn.
But I was like, man, I'm pretty sure. Like, I would have taken a cell phone ticket. Like, I wouldn't have even said, but I wasn't even on my cell phone. I would have not said shit, dude. I would have just taken it, bro. Yeah, I would have said, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You know, like,
Well, I'm Paisa. I'm Mexican, bro. And I'm just like, oh, dude, you made my day. I'm still here.
that is a very Paisa thing. Like, Xavier, he's like, thank you for not hitting my head on the car, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you'd be trying to make conversations like, fool, you're in trouble.
You don't think so, dog? When I got my DUI, I would try to be this fool's homie, so maybe he'd let me off before we got to jail.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I thought at the last minute he'd be like, you know, dog, I'm kidding.
God.
You're cool, dog. You cool. You make me laugh. You know, you
Wait,
cool,
what'd
homie.
you think?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, dog, you cool and shit. I was like, I'm already fucked. I might as well try to be his
You
friend.
think this shit is super bad?
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought they were gonna go home, take me to a bar, let me shoot a gun, fucking help me bone some chick. Nah, shit did not go down.
Hey, what's the deal with the Arthur chain?
Man, I always wanted one, bro.
Like, just Arthur, like, in general, like.
Show this camera right here.
Yeah, I always wanted an Arthur chain.
I mean, it's sick, but I was like, did people say you look like Arthur when you were younger? Or like, what was the deal?
I grew up watching Arthur.
Yeah?
You know? And then
You a
too, I
bookworm?
got huh?
Are you a bookworm?
No, yeah.
So you didn't relate to Arthur?
Huh?
You didn't relate to Arthur?
No, I did relate to Arthur. I watched it more than I didn't really like to read books and shit because, you know, after that, my grandma used that shit as like trouble. Like, you better read this book or I'm going to beat your ass. And I'm like, I don't want to read that shit, but I always watched that shit. And, you know,
You had one of those old school grandmas like that?
Yeah, my grandma was old school as fuck. Like, if y'all came to my house to visit and you did some shit, she gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
In front of your mama. Too.
That's old
like,
school. Yeah,
it's like, this my house. Like, these my rules. I'm gonna whoop your ass if you do some shit. Like,
It reminds me of like when my mom would drop me off somewhere. He's like, you can have. I mean, when he's here, he's here.
Yeah,
he's
he's
yours.
yours.
Probably you
Yeah,
can
he's
hit that
yours.
fool basically.
Whoop
Letting
his
you might
ass.
like, hey, handle him. Like, Yeah, and you're looking at her like, yo, stop,
Yeah,
fool, stop. This was
yeah.
she gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
I seen the way she handled homeboy.
So,
Hell yeah.
so you were saying the reading?
Yeah, so she would be on me like that about reading and shit. But yeah, so like growing up, you know, I have 4 sisters, and like one of my younger sisters, she was just like DW. So when I watch the show, I'm like, yo, I feel your pain, dog.
Yeah.
I just be trying to chill with my friends. She be all annoying and shit, all in my business and shit. So I was like, and then too, like, there was no other black kids named Arthur. I'm black in Pacoima. My name Arthur. Like, it was just me, you know.
And you had like the little sister from like the Bernie Mac family,
Yeah,
baby girl.
yeah,
She
baby
always
girl.
telling on him.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, you know, so it's like, and so I was always like watch the show, and then yeah, I was like looking for Arthur chains for years. Like, I never saw nobody with one. And then I started doing photography. Then I took photos the night the Lakers won the championship, like in the pandemic. I went downtown, like the shit was crazy. And so I took a picture of this girl. She's on a skateboard, and then you know, I was just still like doing my photography and like start getting clients and everything. Then I shot for her, and then I met this lady who makes like custom jewelry from her, and yeah, I asked her if she could do it, and she was like, yeah.
That's dope.
That's all she wrote.
You still doing photography? I mean, because I know you're a comedian too. Like, what do you do comedy out of? Just open mics or just?
Nah, shit.
You got a certain
Clubs,
room.
independent shit, you know.
How long?
Venues.
How long you been doing that for?
8 years.
8 years? Oh damn, man. So you probably been to all the clubs here.
Yeah. been
Comedy
all the
Store and all
clubs
them?
here, Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, fucking Improv. I was just at an Improv like 2 weeks ago. And I just came back from Arizona.
Tuesday
last
nights
week.
crack on the Improv. No, sorry. Yeah, is it the Improv? That's the one that's.
Well, you talking about Monday Rays?
I've been there on Tuesdays at that it's a place that it's across the street from that taco place. It's right next to the Comedy Store. What's that place? The one that's down the street, the rival one. Is it the Improv?
You talking about that's a Comedy Store. Oh, you talking about Laugh Factory?
Yeah, the Laugh Factory.
Laugh
Yeah.
Factory, yeah.
On
What's
Tuesday, that shit fucking cracks. The last time I was there, Lil Nail was in the back.
Tuesdays, right?
Huh?
Ruby Tuesdays or something.
I think so. Yeah. I know it was popping last time. I was like, I just walked back there in the back room. I was like, damn, Lil Nail's back there.
Sundays too for chocolate Sundays. I ain't been up there in a minute.
So did you see the not the reboot, but like the update of Arthur? How like everyone's grown up.
Oh.
The last one, no, I haven't watched it yet.
Arthur
You don't
looks
know-
like he does acid. Now,
Yeah, he
for
do.
real, like
Yeah, he do.
and orders like a very complicated latte.
Let me get it with oat milk, please.
Look, yeah, for real. He
One
look-
pump of vanilla.
Yeah, like one pump of vanilla, one pump. Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't know. He looked like
Add
that.
stevia.
What did DW became a cop?
Yeah, she became a cop.
Yeah, she became like the ultimate tattletale.
Hell yeah. She's like, yeah.
What happened to that Buster
She has-
ass rabbit?
I don't know. Did he
He's
become
a teacher, right?
teacher? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They should. I wish they would do that, but with Hey Arnold. You remember watching Hey Arnold?
Dog, I was
Dog.
just talking about that. I started watching it again a couple months ago.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too,
damn.
man. That shit was. Hey, that shit is deep, huh?
That's
I'm like,
dark.
Yeah, it's
bro,
fucking
it's
sad.
dark.
Yo.
This shit
What's the
depressed
episode?
me.
What's the episode that made you like the saddest, bro? I know mine, dude.
Birdman.
Yeah, Pigeon Man?
Because he dies. You know he dies.
He doesn't die, bro.
It's suicide.
Poor
He
man.
comes
commit
back.
Suicide.
He comes back in the movie.
Because it's a show, but he technically
Oh,
committed
yeah, I
suicide.
forgot
When you
about
see
this
this
movie.
guy leave, you're like, he's
Poor
dead. I was
memory.
like,
Oh.
as the 12-year-old, 13-year-old that I watched, I was like, that guy died.
Yeah, bro.
Traumada.
That
You know
show
what was?
is
You know
fucking
which
sad.
one was sad?
Oh, I love
The
this.
Vietnam episode. Take my daughter, please. And then he fucking raised the baby in war. He's like, that's why I don't like Christmas Arnold. Remember Mr. Hood? He gets mad because he don't like Christmas.
Oh, I remember that one.
It's a fucked up episode, bro.
No,
Like they draw the characters as like a bunch of like Vietnamese soldiers and they're tearing down the village, and he takes the baby and it's like all these like Asian
his
people
daughter,
run,
it's his
running.
daughter.
He's like, please take my daughter.
the Americans
yeah,
take
like to
it.
the American soldier, and the soldier takes the baby and then he stays behind and as a refugee. I'm like, yo, as a kid you don't get it, but I'm like, yo, this is sad,
Yeah,
bro. And then Arnold fucking he makes it his mission to try to make him happy because he was always helping everybody
He was
out.
always helping everybody.
He was a
His
solid,
grandbaby.
yeah.
He a fucking kid doing all this shit, and I was like, damn.
And-
I used to watch that shit and think it was fun, but this shit is fucking
It's
heavy,
stressful.
dog.
Yeah, he found his daughter, reunited them. It was like a sad episode. You couldn't help but cry at the end.
You remember the train one? Scary train one. It was,
Oh, the one with
Halloween
the monster?
episode.
Yeah, that one was kind of scary.
Actually, yeah, as a little kid, it was one of the scary shit. I was like, all right.
You know what was fucked up with the made me laugh, but it was like, yo, it's fucked up because there always was that stupid kid in class. When they confused the test results for Harold, they big him up to be like to be super smart, and he starts thinking he's smart, and then they tell him he's stupid again.
That's so fucked up.
But
They couldn't make a show like that right now for kids, dog.
No, yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah,
It wouldn't be targeted for kids. It'd be targeted for like this
yeah,
generation.
young adults and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. They have those episodes in there. That shit was deep. Arnold was that dude that helped out everybody. Why don't they make an Airbnb of his room? I always wanted to sleep there when I was younger.
Damn, I never thought about that shit. His room was dope.
His room was popping, bro.
Dope as fuck.
How much you think that would cost these days, bro? That's at least like
$3,000, bro.
Nah, bro. It's way like that
What
shit was
city?
the top.
Oh yeah.
You
true.
get to see
The
the all window,
skylight,
and he
let's
could
go.
get on top of the
Five.
roof.
$5,000.
Yeah, like
at
$5,000,
least.
bro.
Yeah.
Like at least.
Come on.
Y'all think that sun wouldn't suck at like 7?
You would have like blinkers though. You would have like some kind of
You remember he woke up?
Shutters.
electric shutters.
You don't remember he woke up to an alarm clock every day?
Arnold.
Hey Arnold,
Oh,
hey
yeah,
Arnold,
yeah,
hey
yeah.
Arnold. He's up before 7, dog. That was the sun, dog. Hey Arnold, hey Arnold, hey Arnold.
He made that shit
Yeah,
too.
Alexa before Alexa, bro.
Right?
He always liked that super nice bitch that only liked him as a friend.
That
Lila.
toxic ass bitch.
Yeah, bro. I fucking hated her, bro. I was like, what the
Helga.
fuck, bitch?
Helga. Fuck Helga.
Yeah. I don't know if it
Toxic as
Helga
fuck,
was just
bro.
damaged goods
Hey, all
though,
I
bro.
gotta say
She was
is-
ugly.
All I gotta say is that bitch is a freak.
Oh yeah.
Helga?
Oh yeah, yeah. That bitch would have been a freak. That bitch would have been a
Crickets.
freak. Guarantee you, she would have
You're-
been like.
I feel like it's your
French
goal to
kissing
have me
that
mess up my
fool.
computer
Yeah, she
again.
wants that fool's gum.
She
She's
the
gonna
type
be
of girl
French
that
kissing
choke you.
fool.
That choke you while she kisses
Yeah, dude.
A mind of its own.
Telling you, bro. Girls that steal your gum are crazy, bro. They'll do some shit that girls wouldn't do.
She had a lot of trauma though, bro. Like her like a lot of people like when you look at it as an adult.
Nobody liked her.
Well, I mean, no, she was like kind of like just very aggressive because she had shit going on at home. Her mom was an alcoholic. Every time the smoothies, like how many smoothies are you gonna have, bitch? She was making margaritas. You know what I mean? And you would see the bottles there in the background, and then the dad would never like show her love because he's always worried about
That
Big
shit
Bob's
does
Beavers.
change when you watch it when you're older.
When you're older, bro. Shit, I started watching SpongeBob again because my niece been coming over, and I'm like, I always ask her what you want to watch, like SpongeBob, and I'm like, all right, I put on season 1, episode 1.
Dude,
It wasn't
Bro,
a shock when I
that
found out he
shit
was gay.
he took
funny as
psychedelics,
fuck.
right?
Yeah,
That was the jellyfish
Oh, with the
one.
jellyfish
Yeah.
one? Yeah,
Yeah.
He was tripping balls.
He was
on
like,
shit.
Was that what that was?
Yeah.
dude.
The jellyfish jam. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
oh, the rave?
Yeah, he's at a rave. He's in his own rave, and he's all wilding out like he's
Yeah.
all and shit.
SpongeBob was lit as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I told you, I mean, do you know that he's like the one, not only is he like the Mickey Mouse of Nickelodeon, but he's like the gay
Gay.
Mickey. Because like he's like the only character, one of the first characters that came out is like, y'all didn't know, but I'm gay.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo. And then all the other characters that are, because there's a lot of gay cartoons out there.
That is weird that they actually made him come out.
Nobody asked.
Like no one asked. Like yo, like no one
we knew
cared.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
wasn't getting no pussy, so y'all didn't have to tell us.
Well, he could have fucked the whale. He tried real hard with what's her name?
Pearl.
Yeah. He tried to fuck the squirrel.
Oh no, Pearl. He never tried to fuck the squirrel.
I thought he was always trying to get it at the squirrel.
No.
that was
Pearl.
just-
He took Pearl. He took fucking.
That was just like
He
his
took Pearl
tomboy
to
homegirl.
prom.
Yeah, he took her to prom.
But he didn't like her for obvious reasons.
Did he like Pearl? Was he trying to bone the whale?
He didn't like anyone. No one on the show did he ever like anyone. Not one time was SpongeBob in love with
yeah,
anybody.
Mr. Krabs made him do that shit. I think.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs made him go. I think too.
Take my daughter.
Yeah.
I think like Patrick was low key like a drug addict, bro. All he did was just stay at home and just with his glasses on. He was very stupid. He must have always been on something.
What about Squidward?
That's just he's like a Karen. He's just very angry.
Yeah.
He always run into unhappy people in life. That was his representation.
Yeah.
Because nothing made that motherfucker happy but self-loathing shit.
Yeah.
And so he always wanted to have that attention, but he couldn't be happy with other motherfuckers getting it.
No, especially around him.
Yeah, especially like if somebody was happier than him.
I mean,
like
he was retarded.
nothing
About
made
that
him.
shit.
That's what made him.
He was retarded.
Oh shit! Oh man, be careful, dog.
No, that's my.
He was retarded.
Yeah, Squidward, he an asshole. We all got a coworker like that.
Yeah. Be looking at me, bitch.
It is you, okay? Who's the Squidward?
Nah, he's more like Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, dude. See, dog? She gets it, dog. She's like, everything's a money move.
Get this, yeah.
Like
get this
all
money.
those paintings on the wall, that's his dollar. That's his first dollar.
Oh, that's your first dollar.
Hey, because he will not sell some of those. He's been
why.
offered a lot of money for
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of those. He's like,
It's
no.
like the day I go on vacation, I see something's different about it. Someone says, did you try to draw on this with crayon?
Well, that kid's getting adopted the day he touches one of your paintings.
Hell no, dog. So you don't have one. You have kids?
No kids.
Are you? I mean, you're 32. Do you see? You're like, yeah, I ain't ready for that depth yet.
I don't know, man. World is, this shit's crazy.
That's why, yeah, right. Like you're just
Ezon's
like,
alternative. You should listen to Ezon's alternative.
is it my robot alternative or what?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
The robot kid?
No, not a robot.
Practically.
No, he's
So,
trying
like,
to get
he's
rid of
like-
the whole kid aspect.
He's like, yo, no,
Kill me.
he said he was like, what are you gonna? He's like, what about if you don't have kids? Like, who's gonna like try to take care of you when you're older? And I was like, bro, by the time I get older, if I get to reach that age, we're probably gonna have like affordable androids, like fucking that are supposed to be like Rosie from the Jetsons.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
but
Rosie.
you're gonna be able to get like different models, like vacuums next to the vacuum section. They're gonna be like, yeah, I want this one. He's gonna program like big iPhone robots, and they're gonna.
Yeah.
And if I buy 3 of those,
Hopefully.
yeah, I'll be like, yo, I could be like, yo, hey, iRobot, I fell down, I can't get up,
Yeah.
and he could just pick me up real quick.
Because I'm not the pro kid, but I mean, fuck, I'm Mexican.
Can you take me
need
to the
one.
store, robot?
But I always tell him, like, you know how cool it would be if I'm chilling watching the game and I got an empty beer and I'm like, yo,
Put
give
a
me
jersey
another
on the
one,
rope.
homie. Yeah, do the dishes, fool. You live here. Like, I ain't asking you, dog. You doing them. Like,
I can
gotta
tell
do-
my robot to
the
do the
second I have
same.
a kid, no more dishes gonna be cleaned by me, fool.
Yo,
And then he's like, just
dishes too.
Bro, I'll just put a jersey on my robot. Call it a fucking day, bro. Tell him, be like, hey, go do the dishes, dog.
No, but
He's not
yo,
gonna fucking talk back.
He's on, but don't lie. When we were at the LAFC game, in front of us, there was this little kid that was just vibing out.
There's a
And
lot
all
of
I
those
said,
little-
I was like, man, I wish that was my little kid. He was all happy, vibing out, and I looked at, and even his girl, he's like, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, didn't she? Don't lie.
She did.
And he's almost like, nah, I can get a robot to go like this too.
I'd be like, I would literally be, if there was a company out there, it's like, hey, help us develop the first bender, and then that could be like the robot Ted. I'd make millions,
Oh
dog.
yeah, make sure he know how to roll blunts.
Yeah, like straight up, give him better Bender arms, because Bender was a pretty cool robot. If you made him like about yay big and had him follow you everywhere,
Because that's
That'd be
another thing
dope.
I asked him. I was like, if you had a kid, at what age would you get this fool to roll for you? Because I'm getting this fool to get me beers the second he can walk.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
I'm like, don't drive it. I'm like, I'll make sure, bring it to daddy. The first thing he's gonna ever want is to bring me a beer. And I'm like, how long
First
till you
word?
start this fool rolling up a joint? He knows dad smokes.
First
There's no
word?
way he don't know dad
Yeah,
smokes.
yeah, he gonna know.
How long
First
till
word is gonna be tecate.
Tecate, homie.
hey, can you show him where the bathroom's at? Yeah, that's gonna be his first word, tecate.
Tecate, homie.
Salute to everybody that said that that's been in the chat room. Salute to everybody that's getting the super chats in. Those of you guys that got the tickets, let me know. Yes, we're gonna be at the show. It's by Xavier's house that day.
Yo,
We're gonna go to the comment show next week. So those of you guys that got
is
tickets,
there any
make
more?
sure.
Are we? Did everyone?
I
ask
mean,
you
people
for it?
haven't really been super chatting. So like, if you, I mean, we're just gonna probably choose random persons. Like, if you just type it in, super chat and say if you want tickets, like super chat it, and
Do you
then
have
I'll enter. Yeah, I still have like,
Yeah. Well, you
I still
didn't
have like
mention
5
it,
pairs
fool.
left over.
Yeah, you didn't even mention it. Maybe that's why
You
they're
should
not.
give him
Well,
his
'cause-
pairs.
Yeah, I'll give them off as pairs. If you wanted to, if you plus one, say like, just type in a super chat and say plus one, and then I'll give them to you. The first 5 people. I told them, man.
What?
Nah, hey, there was somebody that was in here that said, as a nation, I find this very offensive. I don't know, somebody wrote that because the whole Mr. Win part.
Oh.
You remember that Mr. Kokoschka dude, the fucking the bum?
The bum?
Yeah, he couldn't read. He was like, "Help me, Arnold! I can't breathe."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit
yeah.
was funny.
Yeah. Arnold, I can't do it. I can't breathe. Yeah, that was fucking funny, bro. That fool was fucking hell. And then the little short dude who was the daddy video, he was like, you think I could borrow 20? He's like, you're a bum. He just fucking slammed the door.
Yeah. And now that you're mentioning, you want to know who I want to know what all the kids are doing now? Are from Reese's. The kids from Reese's, what are those kids doing?
Jail. I'm just kidding.
Hey, the girl with the beanie is like a super lesbian.
They were traviesos, dude.
Suicide girl for sure. Yeah, like what is the Recess kids up to now? What would they be doing?
Damn.
Hey, the black kid we played basketball.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, he was always hooping. Yeah,
always hooping.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
about the fat kid?
He'd probably be security somewhere.
Oh, the fat kid?
or playing for
the tall.
the or probably like playing football somewhere.
He was at the
I was gonna
Capitol.
say football.
I can see him playing football. Who else was left? You know who for sure would probably still be roaming the streets? The kid with the hat to the back.
The girl with the glasses. A
The main
baddie.
one?
That nigga
She's a
Randall.
baddie. She had a glow up.
He was at the Capitol on January 6th.
That fool's a Trumper?
Yeah, bro.
That fool's wearing a MAGA hat right now?
Man, he got a MAGA hat on right now.
And not even backwards anymore. This fool's like, look at me wear it.
Hey, who else is in there?
The little nerdy kid.
That girl probably became like a scientist. That
No,
girl.
she became hot. She became hot and dumb.
So she's on
Which one?
OnlyFans.
The
So she's an
black-
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
an OnlyFans model. All right,
She
all
was,
right. I
yeah,
feel you.
yeah,
I see
yeah.
it. She's tall.
Because she was ugly,
Oh,
so she
kinda
learned how to
awkward-y.
like have a personality.
She
but
butterflied?
got hot. Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude. The black kid has a basketball every fucking shot. He for sure went pro. And what about the other dude is probably doing some top secret shit for the army,
CIA
huh?
shit.
Yeah, CIA shit.
CIA
that little
shit,
weird
the
one.
little weird one in the side.
Yeah,
The little
school shooter.
No, yeah, school shooter.
Yeah.
There was no more reasons. He shot up the school.
Yeah.
That's your conspiracy.
Yeah, then fuck you guys. They didn't even live. No one grew up. Everyone died because
That's
of
what
the school
happened.
shooter.
The show got canceled.
Oh my god.
Yo, put that on.
He
Twitter.
walked into the kindergarten class first.
Right.
Oh my.
Because those were the most wildest one, yo. That would be some crazy shit though. Because he did. Remember, he always had those gadgets, bro. He could be bombing the
did,
school, bro.
yeah.
Maybe he became Elon Musk.
Right. Oh, maybe. Did you like that show, Inspector Gadget?
I just remember that fool, like, he could never finger a girl. Every one of his fingers did some shit. Like,
Fuck around, kill her ass.
yeah, like unless one of them turned into like a fucking rubber cock, bro. Like,
Hey. I'm sure he's got one of those moves, dog. Inspector Gadget's on top of that shit, dog. Don't trip,
he
dog.
has that shit that spins.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget, little maniacs, homie.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was. Hey, somebody said Squint became fucking Sam Tripoli.
Yo.
They tell Michelle
hilarious.
Chili to make that art of him. That's great.
Squints.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, to the dude from Recess. He probably wouldn't get it though, because he's. I feel the only reason he got the Rick and Morty one is because he kind of watches it.
Well, because it's about broken simulations and it's right up his alley.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He would never have
He
no
wouldn't
idea
get
what
this.
Reese's is about.
Well, I made a dope ass, so you know how well, you don't know, but he calls himself like a samurai. Sometimes he calls himself a samurai. So I made him Samurai Jack, Samurai Sam.
Yeah.
I designed it and everything, dude. I made a t-shirt, wore it, and he was like, cool. I'm not mad at him, but it just was like, bro, Samurai Jack, and I
That
made
shit-
you Samurai Sam, and it's literally with the glasses, and there's the character behind, you know, the Aku.
Yeah. Oh,
He
Aku,
was
yeah.
behind there. I'm gonna repost it, and you're gonna be like, damn, that is pretty hard.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was that thing where it's just that he's that older
didn't
generation
give a
where he
fuck.
just didn't get it. Sat there, you know, you sit there for like 7 hours designing this thing for someone just to be like, oh,
be
cool.
hard watch.
Yeah, he's gonna love this shit. We're gonna sell thousands.
We're gonna sell thousands. Just shout it out.
I'm never gonna have to work ever again in my life.
You ever felt like that? Like when you had those ideas or moments where you're like, we're gonna fucking make. I'm gonna make that. This is the idea of a
Hell
year.
yeah. This shit gonna be dope as fuck. Everybody gonna love this.
Yeah.
Shit. Like, flop. That's like, damn, nigga.
And how many mixtapes has that happened to?
Well, that shit happens when you write a joke and you're laughing and you're like, I'm gonna work this shit out. And then you go to, like, remember that
See,
homeless
we can't
joke?
work a
and
mixtape
no.
out. Once that shit flops, it flops.
No.
You can rework a joke out.
Yeah,
You're
no,
like, let
but-
me try this again.
Yeah,
You
but
can
like
try
you,
it.
but you think it's so funny. You review it to like 3 other people. You're like, yo, that shit is funny, dog. Like you should try it, right? And then I go up there and I do the homeless joke, and then in that gay room, and then they were not having it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
They were not having it.
Oh, the guy before us did drag, and this one wants to do homeless people jokes.
I didn't know it was a gay room.
And then he's telling me,
It was this high. Was the Hyperion room?
And then I get off stage, and he's like, "You're a pussy. You didn't do your fat people joke." Dog, it's two
No.
fat chicks in the
Fat
fucking
bitches joke.
Read the room.
Yeah, read the room. I'm like, Ezo, come on, dog. I'm just gonna get roasted by these fucking. Yeah, no.
Alphabets.
I'd rather eat dick than say the fat person joke.
Oh no, I went out there. I tried out, but then they had that girl. She's like, it was funny. I wanted to laugh, but you know, people were gonna stare, and it should be less mean.
Like she was scared of laughing at something. I was like,
Well, because
he's the one
it
who
was
said it.
Rainbow Bright in that room. Like,
I would have
Some rooms it depends. Like
yelled.
some people like will feel uncomfortable about laughing about other people hearing their laugh and also what they laugh at too. So it's like, oh yeah, you gotta listen.
Yeah, people start judging. Like, but yeah, we didn't know it was this room called the Hyperion open mic, and then I parked there and I was like, why the fuck this shit so bright?
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, this shit like highlighter colors everywhere.
Hyperion.
Yeah, and I was like, the other ones we did pretty good. I still go to the Glendale one. That one Glendale one by your house, that shit's popping, bro. They do that shit every Wednesday. It's like it's a good community of motherfuckers that go around. You can bring your own bottle in there.
What's the place called?
It's right there next to the I Look Theater.
library.
It's like the library or something like that. It's like a little library in there. It's like a bookstore during daytime, and then like at night it turns into a speakeasy. It's fucking popping. Not a speakeasy, but a comedy open mic.
Yeah. Oh damn. Yeah.
I'll send you the details. There's this other one too, bro. It's like Club B or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the one in the house with the pool.
Oh yeah.
That shit is tight,
I haven't
bro.
been there. My homeboy threw a show there.
That shit is tight, bro. Cause like the
I didn't know
neighbor,
they were still doing it.
are they still doing it?
I didn't know.
Oh, I don't think they are anymore because I
Okay.
haven't seen the listings anymore. But I remember seeing that, and I went to do that one a couple times. I was like, that shit was popping.
Yeah.
They would have a stage in the middle of the pool. Yeah, and then you could smoke. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right over there.
So they would have a stage there. The bar would be open bar, but like just put something every time you get a drink. And then they would do some mics in the garage when there would be smaller crowds. It was fucking popping, bro.
Yeah, that spot cool, man. Yeah, there's a lot of little hidden gems out here. I just did a show in kind of close to like Echo Park, and it was like in like the back alley entrance, and you go in, it's like this open space, but it was all like a record store and shit. Then they had like a little like fucking like little MTV like platforms.
That's
Oh,
tight.
cool.
Yeah, I was like, it didn't look like LA. I was like, this shit looked like some New York shit. Like,
How cool.
yeah, it was hella dope.
Those are the best, man. We be doing we do live podcasts. We try to find spots like that.
Yeah.
Cause we'll do like an event every other month, and we are working on the next one. All right, we just got to find the better date now because the time is going up. But yeah, and of course we don't want you guys to be hot as fuck, bro. It's gonna be like it is hot out here. You know what I mean? And it's only gonna get hotter. So
I like that shit. They drink.
You like Arizona or Vegas?
Yeah, I do.
I like
I
Vegas.
live in Arizona, but it's like
I love
I
that
just came back, bro. That shit drained me, dog. And I lived there for 6 years, and I used to ride motorcycles out there too for 2 years.
Yeah, people bitch, but we act like we don't run the AC.
Out
It's
here,
hot
though,
outside, but like the pool, I go to the pool, go hit the pool,
that
a couple
out
drinks.
there, oh that shit, is, woo.
Yeah.
What did
yeah,
you say,
I'm
X? Run the
healing and
AC?
shit, huh? Yeah, but when you live
The
in
one time
Arizona,
he brings the sweater.
no, but people complain about living in Arizona. I'm like, bro, if you just turn on the AC, it's not that bad. Like,
Yeah, oh, no, you
every
have
building,
AC or
everything,
you-
There's
yeah,
all
everything.
Or
high
else you'll
AC in
die.
there.
Yeah, like
Like-
you literally get in your car, you turn on the AC. Like it's bad from what? From here to the car.
I didn't have
From the
AC
car
in
to
my
the
car
store.
for a minute.
Like
That
other than
shit
that,
is-
it's not that bad. And to me, I like going to the.
That
I
heat
like
is
summertime. I like going to the
terrible.
pool.
Me too.
Yeah, I like going to the pool.
Man,
I like summer nights where you can chill, get drunk as fuck.
Outside.
Yeah, so to me, it's worth it, especially if you got the money. If you broke as fuck, I don't blame you. Homeless people look like beef jerky out
Bro,
there.
yeah,
they
they-
drive
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
do.
up, dog.
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
do.
I'm not
Bro.
saying the heat sucks if you broke, but if you,
Like
They
I
look
don't even
like-
think
they look like
lotion would bring
leather.
them back to life.
nah,
nah,
dog.
bro,
Those
they
people.
need water. They need to cool the fuck down. Their skin got to heal from
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit is-
dog. I feel so bad for them. No wonder they come here. Sometimes we complain about like why there's so many homeless people here. Because why would you do it in Arizona?
yeah.
Why would you do it in Chicago? Why would you do it in Denver when you can be in Venice and get 3 meals a day?
Yeah, summers in Arizona definitely made it summertime here like way easier for me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Way easier. Even in the valley too, like way easier. Cause out there, like yo, you can fucking die from that shit.
Yeah, like that's why Canada doesn't have fucking homeless. Old man winter.
Yeah, takes out, dude. Kills homeless. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of time they find
He shows
dead
up.
homeless
He's like
people.
popsicle time.
Yeah.
And then they're just frozen.
I think like in Detroit, whatever. When it gets real cold, they let these fools live like in the buses,
Okay.
because they'll die.
And then they let the bus go off the cliff. Let it go. Not let it.
Damn, I wonder what they're gonna do during the Olympics.
I'm telling you, they're gonna poison those fools again.
The Olympics are here in what?
2024.
That means they gotta get rid of these homeless soon,
Yes.
at least for a little bit.
fucked up.
You know,
They're
they're
gonna-
at least gonna get rid of them for a little bit.
You know-
Nah, they're gonna
you know
start
they're-
shipping them out.
You know they're filming the Barbie movie,
And Venice.
There's a-
Venice Beach,
there's
and I
a
heard
Barbie
they kicked out.
movie?
Yeah, and I heard they kicked out the bums.
For a movie?
The fucking movie.
Barbie World, dude.
Oh, dude, fucking
Ryan
Hollywood
Gosling's
runs
in it.
everything.
Hey, dude. You know what, dude? That's why I'm kind of happy Netflix has that studio up the street.
So with the Barbies,
You
real
know what?
now?
That's
So the
why those
Barbies
fools
real
don't
now?
come in on certain
Yeah.
days, dog. That's what I've noticed. You know what? Shout out to Netflix, dog. That ass keep recording material there. Because when you guys are filming there, your security that's overnight stops the homeless from coming in here and taking the shit on the wall.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
keep fucking recording here. We have our parking lot. We'll figure out the parking situation amongst ourselves. But salute to you guys. We do not like finding shit splattered on the wall because somebody has to clean it up. And we rock, paper, scissors that shit to see who it does. And it's...
Yeah, Kyle don't work here no more.
Yeah, and usually like Dom takes the responsibility of doing it because that fool's a G like that. He's like, we ain't about to have a studio looking dirty like that. He's like responsible white, like you know what I mean. Like so, he's like, yeah, like he's
I love how you said that because there's other white people in here that don't clean that shit. Like he's a responsible white guy.
he's like that dude that just he's the office is like, we're not about to have this place looking dirty like that, bro. He's like, be real, fucking runs this shit. You know what I mean? Like, like he's like, it represents all of us.
You imitate everybody. I've never heard you imitate me. Can I hear it?
Nah,
Like when you say X said he's coming to game, what do you say, dog? I literally never heard. Have you imitated like?
Because it
6
doesn't
different
sound like
people.
it's imitated. I just make it sound
I really
gay.
Need to hear someone sing. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
make
just
like,
make
oh my god.
yeah, I
like,
just make it. Even, that's not a good imitation.
Fuck
of
you.
So
What's a good imitation of me? Let me see.
I can't make one because I always
'Cause
do
I'm
the
here,
gay
right?
voice.
No,
Yeah,
'cause I'm here.
Yeah.
Is it good, guys?
When are you gonna go out?
I'm
when are-
asking everyone else. Is it good, guys? I'm sure you
Oh.
guys have heard the imitation of me. Kate, you've heard it.
These bots.
Oh, we get these fucking stupid ass sex bots. Fuck you, sex bots. They're just trying to go like to their like sex stream.
See me in private.
Fucking liar ass bitch. I already tried. Last time I clicked it, it wasn't your first
This
time.
ain't your first.
Be my first
Bro.
sex.
I love how important. I love how in porno they still write first anal. No one
Do the
believes it.
SG
I just
face.
click on it. Like it doesn't matter if it's been first, last, tomorrow's, yesterday's. I'm just gonna click on it. Like I don't know why they say first time. No one believes you. Just like when some guy bones the like I remember my uncle telling me like, oh dude,
Yeah.
my uncles are maniacs, you know.
And his whole family is just
Yeah,
full of
one
like.
of my uncles is kind of rich, and
into
dude, they're
pervert
maniacs.
shit.
And I was like, what happened? He's like, bro, it was getting wild. And supuestamente there was this girl that was like over 18, but she was a virgin. She was like willing to like give it up for a certain amount of money, and he was thinking about it. And I remember just hearing this shit like in the
I know,
background,
yeah.
and I was like, wait, a what? And I was like, you're gonna believe her? Now I'm like, how you gonna believe this dumb bitch? What like at the end of the day, even if she's saying it, like, why were you gonna pay the extra for a bitch that just says she's a virgin?
Yeah, she's telling you that.
It's all hype.
Gotta be.
But that's some TJ shit. She was
Oh,
like,
TJ, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like,
Ew.
yeah. I guess she was working at the whorehouse,
Yeah,
and she was claiming to be a virgin, and if you paid the right price, she let you, and it was like, what the fuck's going on here? Even when I was 18, I was like, you gonna believe her?
Yeah.
For real, man. Hey, let's get into the super chats. This is a moment where you guys let me know if you guys are trying to go and well, just anything, whatever's on your mind, super chat it. I do also want to let you guys know what's going on with the deal on the website. So there's a sale going on highandhungry.shop, special code word Libertad. It's on the High and Hungry Instagram. You just got to type that in. You get 15% off everything on the website. I just added a few more shirts on there. I'm waiting on a couple other ones to update those sizes. I think Tommy might have brought some, or maybe, yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to be updating the sizes on some of those We Don't Smoke the Same shirts, and you could save yourself some money. Also, Pup Sauce gave me about like 80 fucking Puff Sauce sponsored gifts. So mystery gifts for you guys out there that are purchasing stuff on the website. So you guys get one for free with purchase. Salute to Puff Sauce. And make sure you guys go check out Puff Penny Melts. And yeah, I did restock all the candles on my site. So there is a wholesale, whole website sale going on all the way till Monday till 4th of July. So go ahead and save yourself some money, because I know some of you guys have been trying to get some of that limited edition merch, and now they're going at it all at once. They're like all the 4 shirts, I'm glad.
What are you doing for 4th of July?
I don't have plans yet. We'll talk about it right now after the sponsors. And what is it? Last but not least, no, we have 2. I also want to tell you about our next sponsor, the one and only California Magic Farms. You know what? Our mushrooms are thriving. They're about there to the point where we're going to start seeing the little mushroom heads come in.
No, you guys should see he's going to get all excited, huh, Kate? The other day
he
saw the spores. He's like, look, guys, come. They're growing. They're growing.
Yeah, it is.
And then here, me and Kate go,
well, because they grow based on a vibe, bro. They grow based on a vibe. So if they would be like whatever it produces, bro, if this shit doesn't like make me feel good, I'm gonna be like, damn, dude, I'm a very negative person. You know what I mean? Like,
my vibe is off, man.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like, what's their cure to shit? I'm gonna try. That's why I'm gonna try the fruit.
And then Ezon's gonna give them to people he don't like. Here, have these.
I'm gonna be like, enjoy your trip, man. But yeah, if you
the fuck out.
If you want to go ahead and experience what it's like to grow your own fruits, you can get it at the one-stop shop for all your mushroom needs. That is the CaliforniaMagicFarms.shop. Anything from spores, substrate, how-tos, all the equipment that you might need to make this beautiful fruits happen. Go to California Magic Farms and type in special code word WDSTS at checkout. Save yourself some money at the end. A gift from us to you. Also, don't forget about the one-stop shop for all your CBD needs. CBD Lion. CBD Lion is the one-stop shop for all your CBD needs with cannabis isolates as well, like Delta 9, Delta 8, and CBN. So they have third-party test results. Make sure you guys check them out. They got anything from topicals, bath bombs, pet tinctures, and treats. They got the ankle tape that Uncle Joey talks about all the time. They got everything in there at a one-stop shop, including the new Delta vapes and all that other stuff that you guys need for all medicinal needs or just recreational. And use the same code word WDSTS at cbdlion.com from a gift to us. From a gift from us to you. Now let's get into the super chats. And I'm going to run them in the raffle, or just whoever wants to go.
Starla, Canadian $5. So she's in Canada.
Oh, don't put
What's up, babe?
Thank you, though.
Sent a super
Did
sticker.
it say anything?
Yeah, she sent a hype super sticker with the hippo.
What's her name?
Hype hippo. Starla.
Thank you, Starla. Yeah, no, I just want to shout out Starla. Shout out Starla for donating and giving us this super chat. I hope it's all popping out there, and it's not as cold. This is a perfect time to go out there. Like I remember that time. I want to go back so bad. I probably am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
It's not the same Canada. It's not the same Canada you're going to.
What do you mean? Nitty could just take me to go do comedy where he's at in Toronto.
Better be jabbed up, boosted up.
I got my paperwork.
I'm saying, not the same Canada you went to.
That's cool. I got my paperwork.
Have you had poutine?
Yeah, that wasn't all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it wasn't. I was just
They
like,
have one out here.
It's not the same though.
No, it's not. But
I'm scared to try it out here.
The fuck is that?
It's
poutine.
Poutine,
it's like gravy, cheese, gravy, and fries.
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
It's okay. I don't like the gravy on fries thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like ketchup on my shit.
And then too, like, doesn't some of them like you could like have meat on it too?
Yeah, you could have chicken or like beef. Like some places had duck. I was like, I don't want this shit.
Damn. I gotta try it, man.
That's intense.
Man, you don't like duck?
No, I just don't like it on my top of fries and gravy. It's like, come on, this is like Thanksgiving and fucking French fries. Like, what's the next one, Kate?
His and hers LA, $2. Cheers, fellas.
His and hers LA. If you're trying to go to the show, let me know. Thank you and cheers to you. Man, these spammers. What the? Hey, you know that's how you know our show's getting up there in the viewers. Yeah, bro, because that's what happens when we're doing good on B-Roll TV on Green Thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have all these like spammers, and some of them are like, there's like some dark web spammers. They're like, buy drugs, buy. I was like, damn.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I mean, a real spammer.
Well,
Yeah.
they're targeting the right market. They're not dumb. Telling stoners to buy drugs, perfect timing. Buy drugs.
What's the next one, Kate?
El Pacas, $5. Yo, XG, I have a Cartel podcast. Get me on Sam Tripoli. China is weakening you. Get me on tinfoil. Have a podcast on cartels and China war on us through fentanyl.
Wow.
Hit up my DM.
I thought that was a spammer, to be honest with you.
No, hit up my DM and I'll put you with the booker. But I gotta hear your podcast first. Let's see what you know, cause I know some shit. You better have seen more fucking decapitations than me, dog. Can't be sitting here talking. I do cartel podcasts and you haven't seen a couple.
Somebody get their
I have a
face.
cartel.
What if he's been there? He's like, yeah, I was there for
Said
that
it in
one.
all caps.
Oh, so he's serious. He ain't
That's
fucking
why I was
around.
like,
Yeah.
All caps.
Yeah, all
Shit.
caps.
Like he tells me like how I got like down that rabbit hole, and I'm not down, but I'll watch him. Like, let me see. Like if I find out that so and so died, like this big cartel member, I was like, let me see that shit. He died. I'll watch, and it started because my dad would come home. My dad
Yeah,
would be
he
like,
watches this shit. Like,
Yeah, my dad would come home and be like, yo, que mataron a fulano tal, they killed so and so. I'm like, and there's a video. Can you go find it? Because he don't know how to use a computer, so I'd go down the rabbit hole finding this video for me and my dad to kind of watch, and I'd be like, here it is, Dad. And my dad was like, all right, let's watch it. And I'm like 14, like I got a laptop at the pad, and we're watching it, and it's just like, that's crazy. And it's just a one-time watch. We're not there rewatching it. Like,
And y'all hug each other like, I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
Thank you, Dad. Nah,
you're a
we
good
gotta-
son.
You're a good son.
Here's your tecate.
Yeah, but I don't know. But when but it's crazy when you hear these cartel members die because you're like, no way. Like in Mexico, a lot of them are like, they're like seen as gods. Like,
Yeah, like,
it's kind of trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Kate?
Brandon Valle, $5. Shout out to Danny Trejo. Played a game with LAFC.
Hey, Danny, I didn't know he played a game.
Hey, so y'all go to the LAFC games?
Yeah, bro.
Link
I've
up.
always wanted to go, dog.
Bro, we'll ask for a ticket. One of the games, and then what is
I
it?
wanna
We
go
get them for the
too.
deal. So like,
Okay.
yeah,
wants
it's
to
like
go
for
too.
it's like I'll request them, but I'm telling you, it's like
That's
for a
fine.
steal. Trust.
Yeah.
Like, I live nearby.
Y'all know about the like the weed part of, like, I guess it's like my homeboy Keaton.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know Keaton?
Yeah,
Yeah. He has like a fucking zoo, bro.
Yeah, that's been my homeboy for years, man.
I just met him recently through what is it? 420 original.
Yeah, 420. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the scarves. We usually on game day. We usually
Yeah, me and him both got.
Bro, I always see him in the pictures and shit. I'm like, bro, I need to go.
I'm surprised you haven't gone. We'll take you next time. Yeah.
bro, that shit'll be.
It's
fun,
not like a
man.
football or
I love soccer, bro. Like,
It's
I wish I would have played growing up, but I always just played
It's all
basketball.
about it.
But man, that shit is dope as fuck.
You seen that player, the one that got all sad? They're all like, let him play with his family. I don't know what's going on with him, but I was like, how did people know? Did he post about it? What's going on? Is
Posted about it.
his family? Is
I haven't
somebody,
really looked into
somebody
it.
probably like passing or something, huh? I don't know. I'm like, yeah, fool. Like, he has a contract, but like, you just got two badass players. Let that fool go to his family, dog. I was just tripping out on that. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you had the liberty of like saying, hey, somebody died. I got to stop mid-season. There's like other players on the bench. So
Oh,
be
dude,
in.
you got a contract.
I did not know that. I didn't know it was that tough. I was like, damn, soccer?
Dog, they pay millions of dollars to you to be on the fucking field, dog. It's
So
just
LeBron's
not soccer
mom
anymore.
died.
It's past soccer, dog.
So LeBron's mom died during the playoffs. He can't go to the funeral?
It's up to him, pretty
he's-
much. I mean, he
Yeah.
will lose his contract, but they're not going to stop the
They
game.
don't,
They're not
yeah.
going to be like, hey, guys, this was scheduled for
NBA
fucking, yeah,
different too,
NBA,
though.
dude, no, dude, it sucks.
Yeah.
They'll work around it. The
NBA
will
is
try
different,
hard.
though.
It depends how good you are, too, of a player.
It does.
They're not doing it for the bench full.
Yeah.
If you're LeBron, they
that
might
shit
work
is-
around it and be like, yo, like, nah,
can't
dog,
say
it
shit.
depends. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm not going to lie, Cristiano Ronaldo might get some changes, but they're not changing a whole fucking game. Those shits are set in stone, dude. Tickets are sold. It's too much going on to move it around for one person.
Yeah, soccer, that shit is dope, dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder
I mean-
how
And yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I do have one. I'm gonna have. I started making contacts there, so we're gonna start having some of the people that are involved there come through. What's the next one?
Roger J. Cabañas, $5. ¿Qué pasa? We don't smoke the same podcast. Get an intern to clean the shit and pressure clean the sidewalks.
No, we do. We are not gonna get an intern just for that. It doesn't happen that often. The bum usually just comes and takes everything out the trash and throws it, and somebody has to pick it up. But I'm just like, I'm not about to get bum AIDS. Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a bad way to get AIDS.
Hell yeah.
No, I was at my job, and I had
Oh,
to
please
clean out
explain
this
what's a good
fucking-
way to get AIDS. Please.
I think I would rather get it fucking, honestly. I would rather get it fucking a hot bitch than fucking cleaning some shit out of my job.
You're gonna get monkeypox.
Oh man.
What's the next one?
That was the last one.
That was the last one. All right. Like I said, if anybody wants tickets to the Common Show for next Saturday, let me know. There's still 5 pairs. I got more tickets, so we'll be there. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good time. Hey, does your stickers end up doing this with the white background on your like Chili made them custom for me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Why do they have a white background? What do you mean?
I don't fucking know.
They're supposed to be transparent.
I know that's the fucking problem. And every time I try to do,
They're not PDFs.
PNGs.
No, they have to be PDFs. Or PNGs maybe, but yeah.
Oh. Thanks, Tommy. I like fucking trip out on that, man.
It's a PDF. Oh, okay, yeah, PDFs for yeah.
See how the white guy do? Yeah. He knows the difference.
Y'all need some technical support?
I don't know where Randall shows up. Something breaks. Yeah, Randall breaks down. Something fucking broke down. Why is the AC not on? Is it broken? Starts checking it out. You take mushrooms, dog? You were talking about it. Like, how long you been taking mushrooms for?
Shit, since I was 15.
Yeah? What's been the most you ever taken?
4 grams. 4 grams, yeah. 4 grams was the most I took.
Yeah? How did you, I mean...
That was all at once, too. So when I took 4 grams, too, that was, like, when I had the deepest, like, spiritual experience of my life.
So you didn't have like, whoa, look at this lava lamp shit. You had one of these...
Well, we had a projector. Look, like, my homeboys had this projector in the house that, like, put, like, dope-ass stars everywhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't like one of those like little ones on Amazon. Like these fools, they used to buy shit off of Craigslist and sell it. So this shit was like $900. So it was like, I don't know, it wasn't too big, but the shit looked.
It was a dope projector.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck. And like this was like my first year doing stand up, and I was still in Arizona. And then I used to work at Chase Bank, so I used to be a personal and a business banker. And so then when I got that DUI and shit, probably like almost a year later, I was trying to get licensed so I could do investments. And I forgot about like the shit. I thought my record was like closed off or whatever. So, but when I went to go get licensed, they ran my background again, and so then like all like that shit came up because they do federal background checks. And I was just trying to rush because I needed to make more money. So like I was like, and I wasn't in like a real good headspace really too. I was like kind of like I don't know, neutral about it, because I didn't want to move back to LA, But like stand up was going so good. So when I did the shrooms, like that shit just like we were watching Any Given Sunday too.
Did it like it opened up like we're like, yo, this is the direction you should be in or what?
Yeah, it was really like it was really enlightening, like
insightful.
Right. Yeah, it was like shit, everything gonna be all right. Like the shit be scary, but shit, you gotta just do that shit.
You ever had a bad experience on mushrooms?
No, not really. No, nope.
What?
Everyone's saying you kept your cool with the Dr. Green Thumb Midget Mike's girlfriend.
Oh, what is it? Nah, well, Be Real told me he's like none of that midget shit. All right, because he like, because we had one of the little what do you call those little Star Wars characters with the hoodies and the red eyes?
Ewoks.
Yeah, Ewoks. She plays the Ewok in like the Mandalorian. She plays the me one, and her name. She plays Teacup. One of the. Yeah, like she plays her, and like she's dope, but like damn,
Firework.
that was
That's a firework. It's 4th of July. That's a fat firework. That's a $300 firework.
That was crazy.
Yo, that shit sounded like a bomb, my dude. That shit.
Imagine how nuke sounds.
That didn't have to be a nuke, bro. Somebody
imagine how that sounds if that little firework that someone can buy at the fucking store sounds like that. Imagine like a bomb, like something we.
They did not buy that at the store.
Huh?
That was an illegal one.
Yeah, but what I mean is you can buy it. What I'm trying to say is you can buy it. Like I highly doubt they made that in their backyard.
Yeah, I need fireworks, by the way. But yeah.
And you do live in LA.
I mean, I would just a couple to light up at the homie's house in Glendora.
It's about to be crazy.
I know. Just aim towards the ocean. Go to the beach.
Oh.
No, but then all the trash ends up there.
Right.
Yeah, like.
Because there isn't enough already in there.
Telling you, dude, that's where God's put his mistakes. Like Sam Tripoli said. The ocean. I hate the ocean, bro. Fuck that place. Bro, there's shit under there.
You guys might have something in common.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't swim.
Yeah. I mean, even then.
I can't look. So it's like I can swim, but I don't like deep water.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That shit's scary, huh?
I've almost.
That sounds like you can't swim.
No, I can't swim. No.
He just
So it
cannot.
was like 8, 10 feet. I'll be good. 12 feet too.
So you cool with a pool? You just
Yeah.
not doing the ocean.
I'm
shit.
not fucking with them.
No lake.
Yeah, that's
Hell
right.
no,
Fuck
no.
those.
All
shit.
right. Fuck with
Hell
that.
no,
I
right?
can't get I can't
Lakes
get
are
this
scary,
place
bro.
even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah.
Lakes are
Do
worse.
you go on boats?
Yeah, I'll go on boats.
Yeah, I'll go on a boat, but I'm like, I'll do my research. I'll be like, what's the ocean like
Yeah,
today?
where we at?
Was there any big tidal waves last night? You know what I mean? I'll be like, fuck that. I
Hey.
just don't like that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Nah, yeah, that shit scary as fuck.
There's shit under there, bro. Like, I'm
So
good.
lake is worse than ocean?
You know, there's an ocean in Mexico that they take tourists to where literal alligators like are in
Oh,
an
yeah.
ocean.
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Little ones though, right?
No,
No, like alligators.
And why would anyone go in there?
because the tourist
Like
attraction.
I don't even want to go. I don't even want
I'm
those.
good.
You know those Everglades? I don't even want to get on
I
those boats
went-
at the Everglades where like the alligators are outside. I don't even want to be on that boat.
No,
For some reason
no.
it stopped working. For some reason,
Yeah,
I'm
or,
drunk and I
or they
fall.
tip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I've seen too many.
someone gets
No.
mad. I get an altercation with someone and they push me. Now I'm dead because of the alligator.
Anything with the boat,
Nah.
like anything with the boat, like in the ocean, I just know that there's something massive that if they wanted to tip it over, they could easily tip any boat
Yeah,
over.
man, there's way more in there than we know. And
Like carnivals, not doing no carnival cruises. That shit
Well,
looked fun when I was
I
a kid.
do.
When I was a kid, I was like, man, my parents are broke. We can't go. I was always showing like, mom, look.
But now,
Now I'm glad we never went. I was like, I feel you, mom.
I do want to go on one.
You'd go on one?
I want to go in there and do shows.
I heard that's tight.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to bomb, and then everyone's there watching me all week. I'm like, yo, you
Hey.
bombed. I'm not. I hope I kill it, but you always that back
got
in
a
your
contract.
mind.
You got a contract.
You're like,
sometimes.
God damn, now you're hanging out with people that watch you bomb all weekend.
What's up, loser?
Yeah, what's up, loser? That girl you were talking to don't want to talk to you no more because you were the fool that bombed on stage on the Carnival Cruise all weekend. Nah, bro. Can't leave. You
Don't
say
bomb.
you say a
Don't
racist
bomb.
joke on accident, some fucking some liberal shit, some racist shit. Nah, dude, you can't come back for that. On
You
a
see,
fucking
just
thing.
do what he says. He says, "Don't bomb."
Yeah, you don't think that's always the goal?
Oh,
Do you go in there saying I plan on bombing today?
oh, hell no, hell no.
Exactly.
No, I
but
said,
it's happened. Sometimes
You
just-
project it.
or you I don't know.
I wouldn't put that.
I don't know.
Don't put that variable out there. Just be like, "Say fuck that."
Kill on the cruise. Everybody drunk.
Yeah.
Paid to be there. They gonna be there.
You do kill, pussy's guaranteed.
It's gonna be crazy on there. People gonna be buying you shit. You wanna go buy some clothes? I'll buy you some t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, because those people got money. They're on vacay.
Yeah,
when people are on
people there-
vacay,
yeah.
they're like,
They're
they got a
just
budget, and they're
there.
like, I want to go home with none of this budget.
Yeah. People
I
that-
know.
Those are
but
white,
you-
that's how white people. I'm still trying to save that money. I'm like, I got this budget, but if I can go home with some of that budget still,
You're like, look, I came back
I'm
with
at 100.
I came back with $3,000. That's great. Yeah. I would be like, that's
White people
great.
are like, nah, come on, I came back with $3,000. I tried to waste it. I was buying this guy black clothes because he made me laugh on stage. I couldn't get rid of it.
I bought all his food, you know, man.
I was tipping
We
everybody
sponsored
$100.
him.
I'm still sending him money now.
Bro, be like that, man. Yeah, social media too. Yeah, you know, some people do just be sending you money.
That's a lot of chicks came by like that. I mean, like, I don't think guys could. You got to pretend you're somebody else to finesse somebody out of money like that. You know what I mean? Like, you can pretend you're a chick, but like, to be like, yo, send me like $50 just cause. Like, yo, a lot of chicks can make that shit happen, bro. Like these days, send you a titty picture in return, write thank you on it. That's the get down these days.
Like fucking scumbags was saying, they got money. They don't need you no more. These
Yeah.
fools got money. They don't need you no more.
Hey, he was wilding on here, bro.
We were on a sick one. I was buzzing when I left.
Yeah, I was like, you fools drank a lot of beer. I had too. I was like, fuck that.
No, you've been here all day. I don't blame you. You were tired. I know you go home and crash the fuck out.
I do. That's why, like, I'm like, I doesn't even see. It almost seems like when we used to stay up and party on Thursdays, it used to be like. Now I'm like, fuck, dude. I used to just sacrifice the only sleep I had coming, and then still get up the next day and do the Green Thumb show. I could have got some good
You
sleep.
still would go on your stupid hikes.
I know.
Where you be hiking at?
Now I just go to Griffith Park.
Okay.
Yeah, I be going through the western entrance, and I go all the way to the back, and then just hike all the way to the middle.
How many entrances are there?
It's a gang, bro. Like, honestly, there's like this little like man-made creek they put up there recently. So like,
Yeah.
like it's at least through the western entrance, the one where the little bear's at. It's like a little statue of a little bear. in the front. And they just take the shit all the way up. Yeah, it's pretty cool there. I used to take my dog, but he's already old. So I can't really take him.
Every time I go up there, it's different.
Yeah, it's I what is it? I always tell him I was like I prefer to be on land than the ocean, but sometimes being in those mountains, that shit scares me too, dog.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, like I be thinking there's shit that could be popping out of nowhere. Like for all that I know,
mountain lion, like the shit they've taken.
no, a mountain lion you can shoot it. It's cool. I'll shoot the shit out of a mountain lion.
Yeah.
But like,
he already that tells you how he hikes. Okay, if that explains anything to you on how he hikes, because
but
I'm like,
what I'm
I wouldn't know what to do. I throw a rock
what I'm scared of is like, what if you see like some cryptid shit, bro? Like, what if you see like not a Bigfoot, but I was like
chupacabra.
No, yeah,
Skinwalker.
no, or a skinwalker or something. Like you see a like let's say like you're like, oh, nobody ever hikes on that hill, and then when you get over, you see like a little fucking spaceship that has landed because nobody could see it, and you see these little motherfuckers, and they see them, and then you're like,
Roswell shit.
Yeah, bro. They wouldn't do that. They'd be like, now we gotta silence him, man. Call the government and tell them, yeah. They'll take you, bro. I would be scared, bro. That wasn't the aliens, Kate.
Well, the way they're taking yours, it seems like it is, bro. Shadow ban for no reason. I can't tag you, can't collaborate with you no more.
Yeah, bro. I found help though. Finally, I found help though, for real. With somebody that proof, I actually found some actual help that I might be getting my shit back, including
that isn't gonna cost you a leg and an arm.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna be as stressed if I lose that money. I'll tell you that much.
What about when I told you about it?
Oh, dog, because I was like, this one was at 1,000 times better price.
So you aren't gonna lose a fucking arm and a leg like I did. Yeah, fuck you. That's what's up, though.
You know me, dog. I'm the thrifty king, dog. I was like, I'm gonna find the thrifty price.
But I couldn't have waited that long.
Nah, I see, but I have 2 accounts I could recover. Remember, like before I have this one, right?
You don't smoke the same back too.
I could.
While you're at it, I mean, you're already there.
I can get 3 for that price. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I had the other one, the E-Zone, the firm one, had 35K, got taken away. Then I have the Flavors by E-Zone, the original one. That one had 40K. So I'm gonna try to have all of them, and then I'm just gonna change the name.
Yeah, and then We Don't Smoke was like almost 10.
Yeah.
Why they take them down?
Bro, I don't know, man. Like he would swear that like somebody like has it out for me, bro.
He
like
boned somebody
no, that was not the case.
It
was not the case, bro.
This is revenge. This is vengeance.
You don't think I would have the plug?
Then give me a better reason than that.
I don't fucking know. Maybe somebody.
You boned someone's lady, dog. That's when I hear that. I don't know why, dude. They're picking on him. Someone on Instagram,
dude. Like the same person that found me help told me that the same person that found me help told me that she paid her lawyer to contact Facebook about this shit, right? And she's like, yo, at this point, like, look, it's like doesn't make sense for her to keep getting reported, right? And they found out that there was this one person paying bots to fucking just report it. So every day her page would get reported 173 times every day. So I'm like, somebody's paying that, but they banned the person that was paying for that because they found out where that IP was coming from. So they didn't even not that they put her on blast, but they were like, look, this is where it's at. We're gonna cut them off. So they had to buy a whole new device if they wanted to go report the homegirl's page again. Which some people will go do that, but
did you hear him too? I'm over here saying that it's because he boned some lady and he's acting like I'm saying he boned some dude, some embarrassing shit, instead of being like, yeah, dude, I've boned a lot of bitches. I guess I boned some girl I fucking. As someone that fucking.
I wouldn't burn the plug like that though, bro. Like if I fucking knew that, it's like if I were to be like a dope dealer and like Pablo's girl comes out to you, I'd be like, listen, man, I make a living off of your man. Like you need to fucking chill. You know what I mean? I ain't finna fucking do this shit. I'd be like, I'm selling bricks. I'm like, I know what the price of this shit comes. I was like, I'd rather,
this ain't worth it.
Yeah, this ain't worth it. Like I said, come on, man. I'd be like, that's it. If we could delete my page, sure enough, took a while, but got to me.
That should be having people stressed the fuck.
I mean, it's because if I run a business, bro. Like I've had my merch shop and like my my whole business for like going on like 6th year now, right? Like 5th going on 6th, and I'm just like, it's at that point where it's getting a lot of love. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to see like the fruits of my labor come in, and so I'm like, these obstacles really do fuck it up because. Yeah. I do have my real ones, and I do have my database of people that have our email and shit. So every time I get deleted, I'll send an email blast, got deleted again, follow the new account, and all this shit. So like I learned how to capitalize on what I got, but I'm like, I just remember, I'm like, man, I had that one account, 40K. Imagine if I would have had my shit together with that shit. Even if I would have capitalized on 10%, I would have been like, yo, killing it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's vital, man. It's so part of our world now.
It's discipline too, man. Like a lot of this shit seems fun, bro. Like I mean, you comedy
Oh,
world,
yeah.
like podcasting shit. Like a lot of the work, like you know, like to other generations, they might be like, this is what you guys are getting paid to do and work. I'm like, yeah, we got to do this shit 3 times a week. These people
This
buy
shit, yeah.
merch. These people buy merch. These people donate the money and they super chat. You know, every fucking time we're on, they fucking show up. They buy tickets to our shows. They do all that shit. So it doesn't seem like work, but sometimes it can be confused. It's like a lot of fun
bro.
too.
It is. I do stand-up, photography, videos, editing,
See, that's respectable.
Photoshop.
Tell him how many fucking podcasts you run, he's on.
5.
You do Tommy's too?
No, but Tommy just released his.
Yeah,
For
he was live when we're live
Motherfucker.
Right now?
earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, do not fucking pick our times.
No, what is it? I was supposed to be. Now I'm gonna flake on him on Sunday. Supposed to be his guest on Sunday.
Is he going live now?
I don't know.
go
I think
live
he.
also?
I
They
think he.
look pre-recorded and then like Predict the way
Oh,
Predict does
okay.
it.
Oh, you premiere it. Yeah, that's cool. That's better. Okay.
What's his podcast time though? Like 30 minutes? I can't
An
see
hour?
him. I can't see him talking
It
like
was an
for
hour.
more than an hour.
That's an hour.
Somebody said that he had like this dude who was all about being clean, and I'm like, Tommy's over here partying with us. like that would be the worst. I remember we had Steve-O on the Green Thumb show,
Oh, yeah.
and then like we had to stop smoking, like because it's the only person we stopped smoking because he said it would make him like relapse and shit.
Yeah.
And then that was like respectable, but I'm just like, yo, so we can never bring somebody up here. Like, we'd have to hide this shit. I have to fucking clean the residue off the fucking table. Like just because I never been an addict but I've been around people that have that addictive personality and like anything triggers them. Like anything, bro. Like people that are addicted are trying to kick a habit. Like they can watch a commercial with fucking winter and they see snow. They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, they'll get triggered. They're like, time to buy a Coke.
Let me get a bump.
Yep. All right, Kate. Let's get it. Let's read the last ones and then let's start preparing for Rock Sampson to come on.
Okay.
Have you tried these mushrooms yet?
Those are intense. I'll give you one to take home.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. They're like one giant one here.
Damn.
Because there ain't no small mushrooms. With these, they're either like this. So choose which one you want. Yeah. I would grind it and put it in some food or something like that, or you could just chew it like that. But
I'd weigh it out too. I don't know. Who the fuck
Oh,
knows
yeah,
how much
yeah,
that
yeah.
weighs?
Have you
He
ever
said
tried-
he said to treat it just like like normal shrooms. Just
Yeah.
yeah. That just looks heavy to me for some reason.
Yeah, it definitely is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably
It looks like a geode.
Yeah, like if anyone ate that, I'd be like, oh, you're going deep down the rabbit hole.
this one is like crazy.
bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally had
Pink.
just watched it yesterday.
Pink cocaine, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's out here too.
Yeah, he said it was going to Europe and the US.
I've seen it.
I wouldn't dabble in that shit, to be honest with you. 100% no.
I thought it was like
Now
yo.
if in Colombia, you got to party like the Colombians. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I'm.
Said it's a cocktail.
It's wild, right?
Drugs.
I don't know. I'm kind of
Sometimes
at.
some of them have ketamine.
Like barred up notebook paper.
Yeah, like the type of paper you would throw up on the roof. Yeah, like that. It looks like that.
Yo, we used to get in trouble for that shit.
That's intense. Wow.
You
Are
gonna
you
do
gonna
it?
eat the whole thing, or are you just gonna eat a piece?
You gonna do it for
I'll see how much it is.
Do it for 4th of July. Anything?
Yeah, you gonna do it for 4th of July?
Yeah, because I'm going to be chilling at the house with my dog. Too,
Okay.
so. Yeah, she's only 6 months too, so.
Oh damn.
Fireworks.
Yeah, my cat's like been hiding lately. He's been like, fuck that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cats hate that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how she's gonna be, but we gonna see. We gonna see how she is. I'm gonna be doing mushrooms, playing video games.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like you think about it, you want to go to the beach and do shit like that, but it's just like it's fucking barbecue and that's it, you know. I mean, it's not really, yeah. All right, I do want to thank everybody for joining us. But we get ready for Rock Sampson. You want to start clearing this up, Rock?
Oh, we haven't read the super chats.
Oh wait, you didn't read the last one?
No.
Okay, well, let's read the last one. Hey, we read all the regular ones, right? Right?
Huh?
We read all the regular ones, right? There's just been more.
Yeah. Red Eyes Always TV, $2. Said, put me on +1, fam.
Oh, there you go. He's on.
Who's that?
Red Eyes
What'd
Always.
What'd he say?
He wants
Put
2
me-
tickets.
Put me on
for
+1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Red Eyes, hit me up. Just give me the name and both of you guys, and I'll put you on the list.
Matt Bongard, $2. Happy 4th of July, fam. Party 1, 2, 3.
Happy 4th. Have a good one. Appreciate the super chat. Let me know if you're trying to go to the show.
Tony Texas, $5. What's up, homies? Much love from Carlton, Texas, home of Motel 6, and former home of Vanilla Ice and that fool from live action Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wow. This fool had to drop like a resume from where he's from.
City, like, yeah, just so you know.
What does he mean, home of Motel 6? That was the first Motel 6, was that?
Maybe.
That's
Yeah.
not a flex, dog.
Don't
I don't know
never-
why you
don't never go
flexing
there.
on that, dog.
That's like San Bernardino.
That's worse than the one you went to.
Yeah, that's like San
Palmdale.
Bernardino, home of McDonald's.
Dude.
Yeah, that's where the first McDonald's was at.
Oh,
San Bernardino,
Taco Bell too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh
at
yeah,
this-
Taco Bell.
Dude,
Yeah.
at this fucking Motel 6, you know, George needs to iron all his fountains before he goes on stage. We go to the fucking room, no iron. I'm like, what the fuck? I call back. They made me give them an ID to get an iron. That's how ghetto that shit was, dog.
Damn.
Ghetto. And they left my ID, and they're like, when you want your ID back, bring me the fucking iron, dog. So we fucking quick and caliente, and then gave it back. I mean, it was like, what the fuck, ghetto, dog.
We have other ones now.
All right, let's run it.
CS 702, $2. XG needs his own Little Caesar commercial.
Pizza. Pizza.
It'd be like paisa
La
pizza,
pizza
though.
loca. No, the pizza loca would be more. I remember la pizza
Pizza
gigante.
Loca was so good.
Yeah, it was.
Remember the gigante, the
Gigante,
square one?
the
Yeah, that shit
square
was.
one. Paisa
yeah.
shit.
The birthday was cracking if they had that shit.
There was,
Square- yeah.
there was for
That
sure
shit was
Coke.
bomb.
No, there was Coke because your dad was like, I'd rather save, not buy you Pizza Hut, so I get a sack for a Coke sack.
$32.
For the
That
whole,
pizza
it
was
huge.
good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
The
And then
Pizza Gigante.
sometimes that shit would be cheaper too because it'd be on sale.
Yeah, like remember the $5 mini pizzas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are fire. What's the next
Is that
one?
still around?
Yeah, there's one in like
On
by
Pico,
Pico.
yeah,
that's-
Pico.
That's crazy.
It's across the street from the Santeria
Like
spot.
Shakey's, that shit's
Oh,
tripping.
that's your Santeria spot?
No, that's one of them. I know Carlos from there because I go by
Oh.
Santeria supplies there. But I was like,
It's by La Curacao, right?
I don't know not the
By
Curacao
La
there.
Curacao.
There's one right there.
Like across, like on the other main street.
Okay, yeah, it's by there, yeah. All right, what's the
And
next
then
one?
Last one, that Vato Christie Bands, $2. Sup, Pedals. Always pleasure to smoke with y'all live.
Thank you, homie. Smoke up.
Thank
Okay.
you, dog.
Tony, Texas, $2. I got a better one. LOL. Also home of Buzzballs.
Another not flex. Yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to your state now.
Hey,
but
fucking like I
that's
remember.
cool.
Hey, that's better than Lake Elsinore, right?
I used to fucking
got
drink
no
those
flexes on
shits,
that.
dog. Like, and I used to pound those, dog. And I will still drink those today if I had the chance to probably be like one or
Yeah.
two.
Dude,
But
I never had
they would
one.
get me lit, bro. And I remember like it was when they were barely coming out, and that's why I still miss my Instagram because the other one, remember, because I told you I had a lot of dope people following that account. They were following me there too, dog. And I
Oh,
was
Buzzballs?
like, yeah, Buzzballs. And I was like, I wish I had that connect now because they could sponsor the show. We'd be drinking these shits. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it would be fucking lit.
Yeah,
But I
get
used to
your
drink
Instagram
so
back.
much of those, dog. I'm gonna get it back. Watch when I get
No, I
it back.
want you. He acts like I don't want him to. He's like, watch me do it. I'm like, bro, why want you to? You get it back. More clout for the show.
That motivation.
Yeah, cause he was like watching them like. You never watch Basketball Diaries?
Uh-huh.
You remember when like he has him locked up and he's like, "Come on, let me out." That's how like he was when he was paid for his Instagram to come back. He was like, "Come on, just let me get a little bit back."
he literally, like, you were so diligent with it.
Oh, dude.
See,
like,
that's
I'm
two
getting-
people, dog.
You're like, I'm getting that shit back.
Because I was. It was a sad fucking moment. I was like, dude, 22, it's gone. Like, gone. All the nudes that that are in my DMs, gone. All the hyenas, gone. I got to get these hyenas to refollow me, gone. Like, I
They're
couldn't.
like, we don't want to follow you with
and then I'd go up
1,000
to-
followers.
and then I'd go up to chicks that me, and I'm like, hey, I'm so and so, whoop de whoop, and I'm like, here, follow
That
me, and I can see their face.
that
They're like,
is
no, you're
so-
not. You're not that. Dude, you got 1,000 followers. I got more than you, motherfucker.
XG, you asked them to follow you
unflex.
back.
Yes,
no,
he
like
would.
no. It's like when when I would go on the road and some girls like, huh? No, I don't. No, they'll be like, follow me, and I'll be like, look, and they'll be like. Like, how are you on tinfoil, and how do you do we don't smoke the same and do this, and you got 1,000 followers?
Yeah, like
And then you hit them with that, it got deleted, and they're like, everyone says that.
they're like, you clicked the link, didn't you?
Real. Was there any more, Kate?
No, the last one.
What link did you click?
Clicking, you try to make 500 into 5,000 link.
Hey, I was broke at the time, dog. We've all been there.
Man.
We're like, this the homie. If he's talking crypto, it's gotta be true.
This happened.
And you click the link.
Got your ass.
Every time-
That happened to my homeboy too.
Every time, bro, that I see somebody that like tells me like I'll get a DM, I'm like, I hate to do that to him. I'm like, hate to do this to you, bro. Block.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
because-
blocked. Yeah, for sure. Now, if you hit me with that whole, hey, you can flip this real quick, blocked.
Yeah, dude, just right up.
Sucks.
Hey, with how quick I do that shit, now I know, like, if one of my friends got bit by a zombie, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
I
So
tell
you see him from on top and start shooting before, but I'm sorry, you look like a zombie.
I tell you all the time, I'd eat him. Like we were like on like one of those airplane moments where the airplane falls and dies,
Fucking
and
asshole.
Nizon dies. I'm eating that fool. And he's and he's on said the other thing. He's like, no, I'd be there with you. Be like, dog. Nah, I'm eating that fool. Fool eats good, dog. He eats a lot of barbecue, a lot of Bart's barbecue.
Yeah.
Tasting like Bart and shit.
Yeah, unlike him, he doesn't eat anything at all.
I taste like the
It's the
goddamn.
one-
Eyes right there.
It's the what?
I'm not eating right now. I taste like the goddamn, bro. You don't want to eat me, dog. Trust me, dog. That's the point.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want,
before I
I don't
die,
want fucking beef jerky, bro. all right. Since that was the last one, yeah, I'd probably be an edible because I smoke so much weed. Yeah. Like, yeah. If I
Yeah,
was-
like if an indigenous person ate you, they'd be high as fuck.
Yeah, but
Like, what the fuck's in this shit?
yeah. So
everybody sleepy and shit.
yeah, for real. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna get into the closeout by Rock Sampson. Make sure you guys follow us at We Don't Smoke the Same podcast on Instagram. This is our second page. Go to flavorsbyezone.com or highhungry.shop. There's a sale going on. Code word Libertad. Save yourself some money at checkout. A lot of new items being added on as I go. Baller jars are up there. And like I said, I got 50 or 80 sponsored bottles of Puff Sauce for you guys in there. Puff Sauce hooked it up. So flavorsbyezone.com. And shout out CBD Lions. Shout out California Magic Farms. Thank you so much, Arthur, for coming by. For real, dog. It was pretty dope. Like, it was dope having you on here. Chill vibe. I hope you enjoyed the vibe in here.
Oh yeah, I did, man. I'm high as a motherfucker, man.
Where can they follow you at, bro?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at comedian Arthur. Make sure you spell Arthur like the cartoon, ARTHUR. Yeah, man.
There we go. Got any upcoming shows?
I got a show tonight at the Mint for my homeboys tour, the Black History Year tour.
There we go.
Niles Ashton, Yadoye, Travis, Leah Sampson. It's at 7 o'clock, and then there's also a 10 o'clock show. So pull up
There
tonight.
you
I'll
go.
be there.
Pull up, pull up.
Go. Xavier, shout outs.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for smoking up with us. Thank you for coming through, my boy.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you,
Thanks
thank
for having
you.
me, man.
Be ready for Rock Samson, right, guys? Don't dip out. This fool always kills it. And then go to fullytoxic.com for any of my merch, and then go to samtripley.com. I got a show with him August 6th and August 5th in San Francisco. Go get your tickets at samtripley.com. And then go to George P. Comedy. Me and him will be in Arizona the 15th and the 16th, Tucson and Bisbee. So go get your tickets there. And yeah, thank you, Bryce. Thank you, guys. And Kate was good.
Okay, you ready?
Hey, shout outs.
Oh, okay. Follow me on Instagram at KHunnid, KAIHUNNID. And yeah, stay tuned for the Rock Sampson show.
Let's get into a graphic and set that up. Let's try to do it like a fucking pit stop, all right?
Let's go quick.
All right.
Happy birthday, Tommy. Good morning, champ. Happy birthday, Tommy. Good morning, champ. Good morning, champ.
What's happening, people? I appreciate y'all sticking around for me. Rock Sampson. Had a lot of fun on We Don't Smoke the Same today. Thank you, Arthur Hamilton, for coming out. Check out Y'all Had to Be There. Great show. I'll catch y'all next week. Follow me at ROCKSAMSONATX. Peace.
Oh shit, Tommy, you want to do